Okay, there. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. Welcome back to another Buffalo Sports Center stream. I am Don, and today we are going to watch and react to hopefully another Sabres win. Of course, folks, let me know if my audio is stupid in chat because sometimes it is. This microphone used to be good, Cal. It used to be good, but I'm pretty sure I broke the wire. Not sure when it happened though, but at some point it did. But Cal, regardless of that, how are you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal. I mean, tonight's going to be a miracle night. We got the Blue Jackets in town, Goat Head night, Jack Quinn back in the lineup, Devin Levi in net. It's going to be a good game. I don't see a reason why the Sabres should lose, but you never know what happens, and it's gonna be a fun one.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping that the Sabres get back to winning ways because the season's on the line. I mean, usually seasons make or break in November. Last year, the Sabres were able to claw their way back in December, and we're already over halfway through December. So, time is ticking on this team. They have to get something going. Got to find some consistency. Now, I don't know if you watched that game Saturday night against the Arizona Coyotes.
Oh
If
yeah.
if you did, okay, all right. I'm very sorry because we both wasted our times. The Sabres were bad, boring, dysfunctional, disjointed. Cal, what do they got to do to get back to winning ways here tonight?
First things first, get back to shooting the puck because the goalie you're facing tonight is one of the worst in the league. 0-1, 5 goals against, mid 800 save percentage. Shoot the puck. That's not going to be the goal every single game, but in this specific game, get the puck to the net as much as possible.
Yeah,
The second thing the Sabres got to do is use their speed. Against Arizona, they were the better team for a lot of that game. The only issue is they had that kind of mess up with UPL behind the net. Then the second goal was a breakaway. The Sabres were pushing. You knew that was coming. They just didn't really get that much puck luck. It happens. They got a big win against Vegas the night before. They kind of canceled it out. But the season's moving quick. So if
mm-hmm.
you don't get this thing figured out quickly, it's going to tumble on you. So you need a win tonight against a far a far worse team in the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're looking at it. Actually looks to be decently attended tonight, better than normal for a Tuesday night game. So I mean that's a positive. I know a couple people that are at the game could have gone, but again, Sabres ticket pricing situation.
Yeah.
It's beyond us. Kale, I think we've argued about it like 5 times already on stream. It's stupid. It's really stupid.
Yeah,
But
it's gotta be the Christmas season. Unfortunately, it's again, I'm not paying $45 to go to a weeknight getting against the Columbus Blue Jays. I'm just not doing it. We can stream it. It is what it is. I see Coyotes question Joe Center and Quinn. Let's bring that up real quick. Jack Quinn coming back into the lineup, but Don Granato says he doesn't want to rush him back, so he puts him on a worse line where he has to contribute more. I don't understand the philosophy there. Yeah, right. I mean,
yeah, I agree with you. I don't understand why they just wouldn't put Paterka, Cousins, and Quinn back together. Um, Don Granado,
that
he's
top line's
hmm.
good. I mean,
Yeah, but this is a more recurring problem though with Don Granado. How many times do we sit there and go, his personnel decisions are somewhat strange?
like Ryan Johnson being scratched yet again tonight.
Yeah, and I just want to tell everyone in chat watching the stream that congratulations, we are about to witness Eric Johnson play another game this season. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's a
It's
pleasure.
you know what's funny, Kale? It's that Connor Clifton is not just our whipping boy anymore. He's playing okay hockey again. It looks like he's finally settled. The problem, though, is that next to him, you have one of the worst defenders in the NHL having to skate back because Connor Clifton decides, I'm going to go F it, I'm going up the ice, leaving Eric Johnson all alone back there. And Kale, how fast is Eric Johnson? How fast is he?
On a scale of McDavid to David Legwand, he's probably closer to McDavid. So, he's got some jets. No, but he's the slowest player on the team by far. it's horrible to watch. I see a lot of people talking about the Bills in the chat. We'll get to that during an intermission. I think we got a lot to talk about the Bills,
Oh
but
yeah.
the game's about to start, so we'll keep it with the Sabres for now. But yeah, I mean, with the Bills being back, it's definitely lowered my anxiety and anger towards the Sabres team, and maybe giving them a little bit of a second chance here. Second chance to get it rolling. You're getting healthy now. Starts tonight against a horrible team in Columbus. I shouldn't say horrible. Columbus, they can score goals occasionally, but
Oh,
most games they're not good.
yeah, but folks, we are now seeing the goalie matchup for the evening. Devin Levi is in net for the Sabres. Daniil Tarasov is in net for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and as Cal referenced earlier, Tarasov in one game played has a 5.22 goals against average with an 8.28 save percentage. If you don't pump 5 or 6 past this guy, I don't really know what to tell you anymore. But
Yeah,
what's important tonight is that Jack Quinn is making his season debut here for the Buffalo Sabres, and on the other end, Cole Sillinger fumbled a true baddie recently. So the Blue Jackets are rumbling, they are tumbling. Sillinger is fumbling. The Sabres gotta look to get rolling here tonight. And
the Tate McRae game. It is on.
oh yeah, Sabres and Blue Jackets now underway. Sabres going from left to right in the goat head jerseys already. An errant pass to open things up. Paterka forced to go back to his D-man. Samuelson, across to Dahlin. Dahlin flips this towards the opposite blue line. Now Columbus picks it off and can come back the other way. They had their Russian line out there starting tonight. They've been really hot as of late. But here's Cousins dropping it, centering Cousins to Dahlin, and Dahlin scores! 30 seconds in, Dahlin from the low center of the ice there gets one by, and Tarasov already looking wobbly.
That's what you gotta do against this game. It's a long game though. The Sabres gotta keep their foot on the gas. This has got to be a blowout at this point. I mean, keep playing.
Absolutely. Cousins centered it one. Dahlin going far side, top corner. What a great start for this team. That is absolutely what you need if you're the Buffalo Sabres in the Goat Heads. Good start. Yeah, that was pretty from Dahlin. It's his 8th goal of the season for the Sabres, which puts him ahead of Tage Thompson and Dylan Cousins by far. So good job, guys. But the Sabres on the second shift here, checking hard. Columbus is pinned back right now. Provorov around the boards, cannot clear the puck. Now it jumps over the stick of Jokiharju. He goes back to center where he turns it over. Goudreau drops it back to Fantilli. To Goudreau, centers this one. It goes through the crease there. Columbus, though, keeps it in the zone. It's Provorov to Goudreau. Johnny Hockey to the outside. Swings back around behind the net. Had his stick lifted, though, by Jokiharju. They get it along the boards. Benson is there. Can't find an outlet out. Has his stick tied up by Justin Danforth, who gets it to Goudreau, who centers this one. And it goes wide. Now the Sabres can break this one out. Tage going through center. Tage to the outside. Takes a shot. Tarasov makes the stop. Can you hear me, Kale?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're having some stream issues on my end.
Okay.
Trying to get the game here. Let's see.
Yeah, all right. While Cal does that, the Blue Jackets win that offensive zone faceoff. They clear it down the ice. Will not be far enough for an icing, though. Clifton has to skate back for it. He shovels it along the boards, finds Eric Robinson. He goes through center, off the stick of Krebs, now to Okposo, across the blue line. Kyle Okposo is going to dribble this one down below the goal line. It goes all the way to the far side. Eric Johnson swings this below the blue line, or the red line, for Robinson. Reminder, this is the Eric Robinson revenge game, folks. Eric Robinson facing his old team here. Columbus nearly turns it over in their slot again. Okposo putting on the pressure. Sabres just can't keep it in at the blue line. Columbus retakes possession here. And we'll look around for some options. Making a couple line changes. Jake Bean now to Werenski. Floats one through to Sean Corrali. Corrali trying to go up the near side. Turns it over, though. The Sabres will have the puck again. Now go through center here. Tyson Jost to the outside. Takes a check, but gets the puck down low. And here's Quinn. He just missed the puck. Still looking for his first touch of the game. Columbus has it on the near side boards. Flips it to the far side. It's out to center again. Power's going to hold it up there. Leaks back into his own zone. Slides it across to Jokiharju, who will throw through center. It's tipped into the Blue Jacket zone. There's a chase there, right into the corner. taken by Jost. Tyson Jost in the corner, taken down, trying to get it to the far side, but Werenski is there, and he will skate it out for Columbus. Werenski going up the near side boards, and goes into the Sabres zone. Jokiharju is back for it. Jokiharju going up the near side. It's tipped through by Peterka. Peterka going into the zone. Has it, centers it. Cousins shot! That goes just high and wide. Mittelstadt now to the point. It goes over the stick, though, of the defenseman, but he does just enough to control play and make sure that Columbus didn't have a free breakaway. Columbus at their own blue line. It's Provorov going through center. He's got a man streaking through. There's a quick shot from Chinikov. That is blockered out of play by Devin Levi. So, unfortunately, Cal was having some issues on his end. Hulu on my end decides to every now and then make things go a little bit slower, so hopefully...
I got it. We are back now. We had MSG Plus that it must have crashed, but now we're on Spectrum TV and it's working, so...
There you go.
We're back.
All right, that's good to hear. Cal is back. He's wired in for this defensive zone faceoff. Tage thrown out of the circle, leaning in against Voronkov, Dmitry Voronkov for the Blue Jackets. The Sabres actually win it. It goes to Connor Clifton. Goes around the boards. Tuck now with speed to the outside. Finds Zach Benson. He drops it back for Samuelson. Now to Tage. Tage trying to go cross ice. He finds Benson. Benson looking for some options. He's got space. He centers this one. It was in the legging there of Samuelson, and now the Blue Jackets trying to get some speed the other way. Fantilli into the zone. He has it on the far corner. Tage steals it. Sabres slow it down again. Right inside their own blue line. It's Connor Clifton now through center looking for that tip. It's not there from Tuck. On the follow-up, though, from Krebs, who takes the wild shot that goes high over Tarasov. Krebs to the corner. He almost kept in the zone there. Kyle Posa doing some good work, but the Blue Jackets evade his pressure. Jake Bean into the Sabres zone. Finds Fantilli. Fantilli can't control it. Sabres get it out. It goes to the blue line. Now it squeaks out. Sabres normally give up the early first goal. I know. Sabres have only lost 2 games this season when scoring the first goal. So that's a good little anecdotal statistic there for the Sabres. Here's Power. Slides this puck across to the far side. Krebs is there. Getting some hope from Robinson, but they can't get it out. Kept in by the Blue Jackets at the point. Going down the near side. Backhander shot. Stopped there by Levi. Now it's centered. High into the slot. Quick shot again. Saved by Levi. This time he was robbing Cole Sillinger, the one that fumbled Tate McRae. Fumbling that opportunity. Kel, how's it looking for you on your end?
We were a little bit behind on this. I'm trying to get MSG back.
So, Cal, is this the first time Cal is behind me on a stream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
We're quite a ways.
Oh, boy. 15:01 to go here in the first period. Checking from behind. Let's go. Yeah, huge start for the boys. Absolutely. Offensive zone faceoff. Though Columbus has shown a little more life after that opening shift there. Oh, God. I hope I don't have too many things open on my computer. That would really suck if this, blew a gasket. We'll see. But, yeah, my Hulu's, slowing down here. That's awesome.
Oh, okay, we're back. I'm back. There we go.
The Sabres won the faceoff. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Jost goes across. Now back to Olofsson. Olofsson is back to the blue line. Forced to go to his defenseman here. Actually, it's Eric Robinson. He will get it to his line mate. They'll dump it into the Blue Jacket zone. Chased in after there by Blankenberg. Blankenberg almost lost that one in the slot again, but Werenski was there to clean things up. Am I behind you? Yeah, that's Hulu.
What's your clock at?
Mine
What's
is
your clock at?
14:25.
We're even. We are even.
Hey, let's go.
We're good.
I mean, sorry, I don't know if I'm usually behind you by 30 seconds. The YouTube delay is generally 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then Hulu also is kind of stupid tonight, so that's not great. But here comes Columbus! Quick shot on goal! Oh, Sean Corrali busted on through the defense there. Now the Sabres with speed, trying to go the other way. It was off the skate, though, of Mittelstadt. Now they almost went across the zone offsides there. Great to hear, saved by Levi. Another opportunity for Columbus. They were going in, try to pass it to the back door, just missed the mark. But now the Sabres have some space the other way. Cousins across the blue line tries to drop it back in the high slot.
Horrible.
It was missed there. Very low IQ pass by Cousins. Dahlin now will throw this one into the Blue Jacket zone. It goes around to the corner. Cousins has it, jumps over his stick. Kirill Marchenko now for the Blue Jackets starts this breakout, but it's a little sloppy. We'll talk a little bit about the intermission whenever we have a chance, but the Sabres breakouts this year have been really poor, and it's surprising to see. Here's Tage Thompson with a quick opportunity after the broken Blue Jackets breakout. But yeah, teams that suffer don't have good breakouts, Cal.
Yeah, that's
and we saw
turnover there, but yeah, that's completely right. The Sabres have given away chance after chance on these breakouts. That Cousin play, you have a 3-on-2 going back the other way, potential 2-on-1, and he decides just to throw it away back to the point. Get your shot. You're playing a bad goalie. Get a shot on net at least.
Here's Zach Benson after the quick Columbus opportunity. He can't control it, though. Bean for the Blue Jackets. Finds a man on the far side. It's Danforth. Danforth into the corner. Behind the net now. Taken out by Jokiharju in power, but no one ties the stick up. Gaudreau to the front of the net. He couldn't get it to the far corner. Werenski now slides it across to Goodbranson. Now they turn it over. Right at the blue line. Benson, though, at the end of the shift, so he didn't have much speed left in the tank. He just dumps it down, and the Blue Jackets control things again. Werenski.
Yeah, good stick there by Thompson, but again, that line had no stamina. Potential 2-on-1, but they decided just to hold that puck and clear the zone.
There's a Miss Samuelson pass that will go down the ice for an icing call. And I'll take this opportunity, Cal, not to harp on any of the Sabres players, but Matthias Samuelson has been extremely disappointing this year, hasn't he?
He has, and he got paid big time, right? He's a long-term piece now for this team, and he's really disappointed this year. Now, he has been banged up quite a few times, and you don't know exactly what injury he's playing through. So hopefully that has a lot to do with it, and it's not just him kind of having that slump of a year. But there's a chance that's a huge miss on that contract. Hopefully he proves us wrong. But so far, not great for Samuelson this year.
Dahlin floats it to open space, but can't get the puck out of the zone. Samuelson can't get to it. Columbus throws it across ice. Eric Robinson, instead of going up, goes back. Samuelson turns it over in the high slot. Quick opportunity that hits the glove and bounces just wide of Levi. But right there's the problems with Matthias Samuelson right now, forcing things through the middle of the ice. He's given up quite a number of goals doing just that. Now Dahlin across to Samuelson. Now he goes up ice. Finds Robinson. Robinson trying to backhand this one deep into the zone, but Columbus, they can't get it out of their zone either. And they tip it now through their high slot and out of play.
Yeah, and that's a huge issue with the Sabres defensemen. They're all trying to be like Rasmus Dahlin, and they can't do that. A lot of them, they take the puck in front of their net. They try to make the passes they're incapable of making. They throw the puck around. They don't know what they're doing with the puck. Jokiharju is a good case of that. I know he started off hot, but he's kind of back to his old self now, and it's kind of trickled down to every defenseman on the team where they look up the ice for a second and just throw it away. Like there's no vision there. It's infuriating to watch because of course Dahlin, he can do that, right? He can make two guys miss, skate right in front of his own net and you trust him. Anyone else, they should not be doing that. They should be letting the forwards do that, controlling play in their own end and pushing the puck up ice, getting those breakouts quick. They're not doing that. They're messing around, passing it back and forth to each other, turning it over just like we saw Samuelson do. It can't happen, and you can't blame goalies for letting in goals when it's right off a turnover. They're not ready and they pick the corner. That's not on a goalie. That's on a defenseman.
Absolutely.
Blatantly turning the puck over for no reason.
Yeah, totally. Sawyer asks in the chat, are any Bills streams in the future? Maybe the Bills-Chargers game this weekend since it's going to be only on Peacock, and I know a lot of people don't have Peacock. I do. Lucky enough for me. So maybe if there is a stream, it would probably be this weekend. And if the Bills-Dolphins game proves to really matter, then I probably will stream that game too. So potentially the Sunday or Saturday, definitely Week 18 if it matters.
Yeah, that week, whatever this week is against the Chargers, is on Channel 2 for local people. So it's not exclusively on Peacock, but if you are outside of the Buffalo or LA area, you will have to watch it on Peacock. So Yeah, I unfortunately I do work for the first half of that game, so I will miss my first Bills action of the year. I'm not too concerned though. I think the Bills should be able to,
I,
I don't know though. I mean,
hmm.
again, if you're a Bills fan, again, Miami could go 0-3 the rest of the way, and you can afford to lose another game potentially. And that even if we do lose, it's not over,
Yeah.
but you gotta get the 2 wins against the poorer teams, and it's looking like you gotta win out either way.
Yeah, I mean the safest bet for for the Bills is just to win out, win these final three
Mhm.
games, and yeah, that Week 18 game, Cal. I was doing some playoff simulations. Winner may winner will go to the playoffs for sure, but the loser of it would definitely miss the playoffs. Could miss the playoffs, even if
Oh yeah.
Miami could lose a game. If they lose two more games, what that only puts them
Mhm.
at 10-7. So they
If they
could,
go 0-3, yeah.
yeah.
Miami is in a win and in scenario this week though. So
Mm.
as long as Miami wins another game, they're good, but easily they could go 0-3 very easily. So
Yeah.
again, if you're a Bills fan, just worry about the Bills for right now. You got to win. As long as you win these next 2 games, you'll be at least in it going into the last week with a potential win and win the division. As
Yeah.
Levi makes the save there to slow down the game yet again.
Yeah, and I mean if the Bills were to lose the chart to the Chargers, we don't deserve being in the playoffs anyways, or the Patriots. If we lose to
Yeah.
the Patriots or Chargers again, you're not going to the playoffs and you don't deserve to go to the playoffs. It's as simple as that. The Bills got to keep playing like every game it could be their last. And it's basically
Oh
true.
yeah.
But here come the Sabres. Nice breakout to get out of their own zone, quickly into the Blue Jacket zone. That's what we missed from last year. Quick transitions. Here's Paterka,
Yeah.
though, in the corner. Drops it for Middlestat, centering this one, and he missed his man in the slot. It leaks past Dahlin. He's got to go retrieve it in his own zone here. Now it's Samuelson off the boards to Cousins. He crosses that blue line, finds Paterka. Paterka back to Cousins, stepping around one, takes the shot. It's stopped by Tarasov. He fought that one off. Middlestat now gets it to the point first. Samuelson across Dahlin into the slot. Middlestat doesn't shoot. Now he will, but he fans on the shot, and the Blue Jackets can steal it away now with a 3-on-2 rush. Bean to the far side, trying to center this one, but it's picked up by Cousins, and now he can't clear the zone. Bean stripped him of the puck, but couldn't do anything with it. And we just saw a little graphic there from MSG that the Blue Jackets are leading the shot count 6-2. So the Sabres have not done enough since that goal to really constitute anything. But they have an opportunity here in the offensive zone. Benson trying to get to it down low. Goodbranson beats him to it. Now Tuck in the corner trying to steal it away as well. Danforth has it taken away by Thompson, but Thompson again can't step towards the middle of the ice. Danforth steals it away from him again, gets it down the ice, floats one in on Levi. He decides to keep play moving here, but Power turns it over into the slot. They can score! Owen Power, what is he doing? Leads to a goal.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Sabres defenseman, Samuelson all year, Power all year, who has been my biggest bummer of the year. I mean, he's just disappointed every single game. Another horrible turnover from him. He has no puck vision. I mean, again, that one in the corner, you're trying to pass it through two Blue Jackets players. It just makes no sense. I just, Owen Power has no confidence right now, and it's terrible to watch because at the end of last season he was a much better player than he is now.
It's going to be credited, I think, to Justin Danforth here. Goudreau also had a stick in the area, but doesn't matter. The Blue Jackets tie things up here 1-1. Maybe Levi could have held on to that one instead of trying to play it, but a brutal turnover again by Owen Power. And now the Blue Jackets throw another one into the zone, goes into the corner. That spoils a very good start here to this game for the Sabres. But they have an opportunity to go through center. Robinson had his shot deflect out of play, though. Yeah, Drummer Dave called it. I know, that was really bad. That's a brutal.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
not enough shots for the Sabres. Not enough shots.
hey, what are you thinking of your own Power? Yeah, you're trying to bounce it off the boards, but I mean, he just zero composure, zero. And again,
It happens far too often for it to be, oh, it was kind of a funky bounce. I mean, there's no vision on that pass. It's not like, oh, it took a bad bounce or oh, the puck rolled on him. We see this stuff night in and night out with Owen Power. And again, he has all the talent in the world, and I think he's going to be good one day. it's not clicking for him, and he's forcing stuff. He's taking a bad situation and making it worse, and he's just got to settle in. I don't know who you could pair him with to make him settle in, but he's just been so, antsy, so nervous with the puck. Every time he gets the puck, he hides in the corner, he pins it along the boards. There's no confidence.
If only the Sabres got a veteran top 4 defenseman to play with him.
Like
if
they
only.
said they were gonna, right? Yeah. If only.
Did you see? I don't know if anyone saw this, but Kevin Adams, he took a couple questions today from reporters, and during it, he kind of hinted that he was unhappy with Dylan Cousins calling this team out for being soft. Did you catch that, Cal?
Yeah, I did see. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see the full clip, so I'm not gonna comment too much on it. But I mean, I had no problem when Dylan Cousins called the team out. It's a soft team, and it's been a soft team for the last 10 plus years. I mean, the team has no fight. You saw it the other night. Skinner gets crushed, right? A normal team instantly drops the gloves. The Sabres just skate around, whatever. I mean, Tuck was right there, and Tuck usually will step in. He's stepping back from injury. I understand him not getting involved, but somebody on the ice has to do something. I mean, that's one of your star players. Jeff Skinner just gets absolutely mauled. I mean, not a dirty hit, but it doesn't matter. He gets crushed, and nobody does anything. Just can't happen.
Yeah, it just can't happen. And I mean, we're looking at the replay here. Looks like Powers clear around, hit the referee, which stopped it from going all the way around. But again, it's just you don't.
The 3 guys, yeah.
Yeah, you don't. You just don't. You don't have confidence when he has the puck anymore in his own zone. It's unfortunate, but he looks like Darlene when he was a young and up and coming defenseman. It's the same problems, Kale, and more problems here for the Sabres as the Blue Jackets stampeding their way into the zone, but a good stick by Okposo breaks that rush up, and now Connor Clifton going the other way, trying to stick between a couple of defensemen. Here, look at Clifton. He gets barreled into the boards, though. Krebs, no response. Yeah, no response. But here Samuelson feeds it down low. Robinson with the wraparound attempt. Pad stopped there by Tarasov, and now the Blue Jackets can get it out. But at least the fourth line has been clicking over these last couple games, right?
Yeah, Robinson, what a sneaky good get for the Sabres. I mean, he's been one of the best players on the ice every night he's played.
Here's Cousins, gets it across to the culprit of the last goal. Power, he feeds it into the zone. Blue Jackets easily can't get by him, though. Oh, but Darlene had a stick lifted at the end. And now the Blue Jackets trying to get some space, and they have men going to the net, to the back post, but Darlene flips this one. It goes to the near side boards. The pass was looking for Kent Johnson. Johnson out to the point. Rowensky into the slot. Shot blocked. The rebound goes to the Blue Jackets again, but the Sabres get to it. They get it out, and they may have numbers going the other way if this pass hits, but Cousins outskates Middlestat. But Middlestat trying to center this one to Peterka. Again, lucky stick there for the Blue Jackets. They control the puck again, but they do turn it over at the blue line. Jokiharju mad on those hops there. And again, well, they kept it in. Wait, yeah, they did. Peterka.
I don't know about that one, but yeah, they're saying they did.
Drops it back, but he loses it. Yeah, they'll clear it here, and it won't matter anymore. Blue Jackets clear this puck down the ice. Owen Power chases after it. No icing, though, and here we go. The Owen Power experience. Oh, he found Jokiharju, who gets it to Tuck. He tips this one deep into the Blue Jacket zone, but no speed. No speed, no control, and it leads to a rush the other way. Trying to go to the back post. It was Chinakhov, but he gets it to the point for Goodbranson. Goodbranson spins this one towards the net. Levi makes the stop. The rebound goes to Jake Bean, who slaps it high and wide. The puck careens all the way to the far side, but the Blue Jackets can't control it, and they can't keep it in either. It goes to center. Merchenko on the puck. Finds Goodbranson, who gets it to his partner, Jake Bean, who's still, again, greatest name in hockey, Jake Bean.
Jake Bean. The Sabres just have no identity this year. I mean, every breakout is just your generic dump it, hope somebody gets a stick on it and ends up with the puck. Take the puck in. You're better than them. You're faster than them. It's the same team as last year. I don't know what coaching mentality got involved here, but the breakouts have been atrocious this year. There's zero confidence. There's zero will to get a goal. And then they get beat on defense just like this, a 3-on-2 back the other way.
Fan shot there by Fantilli. Almost got onto his own rebound there. Goes behind the net. Samuelson pinned against the wall right behind Levi. Will Tage ever score again? I don't know. I don't know. He's been frustrating this year. Here's Jost. He will scoop this one out to center ice now. And it's just for the Sabres. You look and you only have maybe 2 lines of scoring, but the bottom 2 lines just not there for Buffalo. They score. Wow. Goes to the far
pass
side.
behind the net. Nice set play there, but again, the Sabres just relaxing in their own end, not aggressive at all. And they just have no determination, no fight, no will to play. It's you watch Samuelson and Dahlin in the defensive zone there before this even happened. They're passing it back and forth. They're just messing around with it. There's no push up the ice. You turn the puck over, you get the fourth line out there. Sick bank pass off the wall. I mean, that's just a great play, but
maybe that's
somebody's got to tie Fantelli up on the far side, and nobody could get to him. So there's this 9th goal of the year, and the Sabres find themselves down 2-1 after scoring in the first 30 seconds.
Yep. Sabres find themselves behind here against one of the worst teams in hockey, so I'm glad we are feeling ourselves again. Erik Johnson, though, keeps it in at the point. It goes out wide to Connor Clifton. Clifton bangs into his own player there. Poso now with a shot to the front. Eric Robinson nearly had it at the back post, but a good break up there. Look at that. Zach Rowensky actually got a stick in the lane. That's what defensemen should do, as the Sabres ice the puck. Nope, they don't.
I mean, how many times have we seen the Sabres miss wide open nets in the last few games because teams' defensemen are in the way, getting sticks in the way, even getting hands on the guys to get to get our guys kind of a little bit worried. Maybe you slip up with the puck. You can't give guys wide open nets and not even be on them. It's just, and it happens far too often with the Sabres.
Yeah. Sabres, again, pushed to the back foot here. I don't know. It's just really disappointing last couple of sequences there. And it's Adam Fantilli, his 9th goal of the year. He's going to get credited. It was a bank pass off the backboards, goes to the side of the net there, and Fantilli just throws it to the net. It takes a lucky bounce off of Levi and into the back of the goal. But again, Cal, frustrating. Really frustrating here.
Yeah, not enough shots. Just keep putting the puck to the net. Again, you're facing a bad goalie. You were facing a bad goalie last game. You didn't get enough shots on net, and you scored 0 goals. So you come out here and you score within the first 30 seconds. You would think they would get the point. Shoot the puck, shoot the puck. Again, every rush, they're passing it. They're giving up opportunities. They're throwing it in, trying to. It just doesn't make sense. Get the puck to the net. You saw, with that Robinson almost just scored because Zach Poso got the puck to the net. He couldn't control the rebound. Simple, but the Sabres just outdo themselves every single game. They overcomplicate the game. And you could tell each player on the ice, they're not themselves. They're not playing like last year. It seems there's too much pressure on these guys. Maybe they're just worried, maybe they know this is a playoff or bust year. They know they haven't been performing. I don't know what it is, but something's got to change, or else, you got to make a change as a GM, whether that's shipping one of these guys out, proving that you're not as loyal to your guys as they think that you are. Does a coach have to go? Again, you might want to give Granato a little more time to get out of it because he has proved that he can do some good stuff. But again, he's the 8th longest tenured NHL coach. And if he doesn't do it this year, the NHL moves quick. So you might have to get rid of him. I don't know.
Yeah, I just yeah, exasperated. I feel the exact same as the Sabres. The Sabres are coasting at the moment, folks. They are coasting. Mm-hmm. They're not playing with a lot of effort right now. It's very lackadaisical, going through the motions here. And you just saw one team around the Sabres vicinity, the Ottawa Senators, fired DJ Smith. They fired their coach after a start that is basically the same as the Sabres. Very inconsistent, very disappointing. They fired their coach. And, I mean, he was there for, 4.5 seasons-ish. Granato's been here he's been here for 2 full seasons. It's basically 3 full seasons since this is already, since this has been the half a year. Because he had that interim where he was the interim coach, 2 full seasons.
Wait, now, we're not going to count that. I mean, you fill in for Ralph Kruger, and he got that team right. He fixed the team. How much of that is Granato, and how much of that is just anybody but Kruger behind the bench? We'll never know. But he did fix that team. Then they had the resurgence last year, but this year it hasn't been right. And I see a lot of people complaining about the assistant coaches too. I
Yeah.
mean,
And we have another turnover
you
here.
don't.
Quick shot on goal, stopped by Levi. Sorry, Cal. What?
Yeah, there's like no notable names on your staff. Again, a lot of coaches were bad players and good coaches. I understand that, but like a lot of people complain about Matt Ellis, right? He subpar defenseman at best in the NHL, was not known for scoring, was not known for getting any points. And, he's, pretty much in charge of, getting Owen Power to the next step, developing our guys. And the defense has been horrible.
Yeah, they've been absolutely horrible. So, I mean, if this season ends at the current pace it is, where I think the Sabres are on pace for 78 points, 77 points, that's, again, just not good enough. That is horrible.
No.
Absolutely horrible. And there's a turnover in front. Robinson, again, the fourth line doing some work here. They get it to the far side, but Columbus tips it out of the zone. And it squeaks down the length of the ice. No icing, though, not far enough. Jokiharju having to handle this puck, which is always a cumbersome task. Here's Owen Power again, slides it across, almost out of the reach of Jokiharju.
See, this is what I'm talking about,
Oh my
right? Here,
God.
they're passing it back and forth, back and forth. You're going to turn the puck over. Move your feet. This team has so much speed. They proved it last year. When you break out, when you rush the zone, you can get easy shots and easy rebounds. But they just pass it back and forth in the defensive zone and turn it over. Good chance here, though. Let's see.
Here's Tage. Some space, some speed. He shoots, and it's stopped by Tarasov. Finally, a good look, but again, Tage snake bitten there.
Yeah, good move by Tage, though. Great for him, getting a wide open look and use that shot. Good job getting the shot on net. He's not getting the same amount of speed or angles on the shot. I don't know if he's still a little bit injured there. He was rushed back just a little bit, but great move by Tage there to get in open space. You keep getting getting those opportunities, you're gonna score. So.
Yeah, another offensive face-off. 2:45 to go here in the first. So my clock, I guess I forgot to not stop it here, and well, it's a little bit ahead. So we had 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this first period, folks. Sabres lose the offensive face-off. Samuelson again across to Dahlin. Dahlin's going to go up ice here. Tipped at the blue line, not in deep. Texier coming back for the Blue Jackets. Here comes Texier into the zone. Dahlin slides it out wide. Bank to the point there by Brendan Gaunce. Gaunce down low to Texier. Texier chips it again to the point. Nice move there by Jake Bean around not one but two. Down the wing, slides it in front. Dahlin can't handle it. Still loose there. Just sloppy play there. Now the Sabres control it. Olofsson forces himself back. He just nearly turned the puck over. And now the Sabres can get it out of the zone and to that opposite blue line. Quinn couldn't knock it down there. So the Blue Jackets again coming back into the high slot. Johnson drops it back. Quick shot.
Ooh.
Saved again. Sillinger looking for his second goal of the year, but nothing there. Why is
another defensive turnover, right? I mean, props to Levi for paying attention there. Too many opportunities for Columbus in this first period. You're giving them opportunity after opportunity over turnovers, and it's been the same thing all year. I don't know if it's talent. You're not coaching them to the game they have to be coached. Again, I'll make the Ken Dorsey reference. It's like Ken Dorsey is running the Sabres. You have the talent, but you're coaching them, or the game style or the play style, whatever you want to call it, is built for a team that's like the Islanders. It just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't at all. Columbus coming back into the zone. They chip it to the far corner. Eric Johnson barely gets there ahead of Kent Johnson. A couple of Johnsons there. He does find Cousins, though, going through the middle. He's going to throw this one into the zone, but it deflects out of play. Oh, Cal. It's just, they look lifeless. And from what I'm seeing on Twitter, I don't have the audio on for the Sabres game, of course, because then you'd hear it too, and I get copyrighted. But it sounds like the crowd is also lifeless here at this one. No atmosphere, no environment. People are just kind of sitting there going, well, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like we're doing, right? Just kind of going through the motions here, because this team has given the fans nothing to celebrate this season. I mean, there's been nothing besides Zach Benson's emergence as a top player on the team. There's been nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Middlestat again proving himself to be a worthy top six center. I mean, Peterka too having a somewhat breakout year, but is Krebs going to get whistled there? Is he gonna get
Yeah,
called?
Krebs cross-checking the head. That's gonna be a penalty. A little scrum ensues, but nothing will come out of that.
Oh gosh. Why are we wasting our life watching this? Coyote, I don't know. I don't know. For some reason we have a it's like we want to watch sucky teams. And yeah,
Oh, that is a
weak
oh,
call. That's a
what a
weak.
weak call.
Krebs gonna go to 2 for the box for cross checking, and I mean, are they gonna call him high
Yeah, I
sticking
mean,
before that? Maybe he got his stick up there.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a high stick instead of the.
Okay, yeah.
But either way, it's gonna be a penalty. Coyote says I'm very negative tonight. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not negative, just more exasperated, tired. I'm
Yeah.
sick of seeing this team with the potential we saw last year do nothing, be wasted. Just like the Bills. I mean, the Bills were being wasted under Ken Dorsey. Suddenly they've come back to life, but sometimes it only takes a coaching change. And hey, Terry, maybe instead of just
You
I
still
don't
got
know.
some season left here.
Yeah. Here's Robinson, maybe a shorthanded opportunity. Throws this one towards Tarasov, but blocked by Werenski. 41 seconds to go here. Columbus, they have a marginally better power play than Buffalo, so hey, I guess
Yeah,
we're
it's
not.
not good.
So if we give up a power play goal here, that's pathetic. Here's Johnson, turns it over to Shinikov. Shinikov again slides it down low to Voronkov. Now to Gaudreau. Forces it to the point, bounces off the stick of Werenski, but he's got it back now. Down low to Gaudreau to the front of the net, and they score.
With 11 seconds left in the period. Wow.
3-1.
Marchenko's going to get that one. Just nobody in front of the net. Just lets them turn right in there. Just can't happen. Cannot happen. I mean, fundamentally broken Sabres team.
I want to see a replay. Is this another? Did this go off Samuelson in front, or did Marchenko just? No, he put it between his legs and went top corner.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, that is some awfully big time skills right there from Kirill
That is
Marchenko.
horrible defense. Yeah, you cannot. I mean, that putting it between your legs. I mean, you got to be like wide open, right? That takes at least a good 2 seconds to get set up, and the fact that a defenseman was unable to even touch you from that period, that's just a joke.
And that's going to close out this first period as Benson throws it to the front. And we got some boos cascading around KeyBank Center. Wow. That is utterly embarrassing if you're Buffalo. They find themselves in a 3-1 hole after scoring within the first 30 seconds. The Sabres took a 1-0 lead, but 3 inexcusable goals have been committed. And, yeah, really, just really bad. Really,
Yeah,
really
I see Charlie
bad.
talking about us wanting McDermott gone, and then he had a couple good games. He did scheme up a good defense, but I think me and you can both agree he's still not going to win you a Super Bowl, right? Unless
No,
he gets bailed
no.
out by Josh Allen. His clock management skills are pathetic. Sean McDermott, great defensive mind. That is it, right? I mean, he is not an NFL head coach. Great defensive coordinator, great rally guy. Good for the room. If only he could shift those, decision making duties to someone else, I think we can make it work. But that's the thing with Sean McDermott is towards the end of games, if it's a close game, he's going to find a way to get out coached. And hopefully, going forward this season and the rest of his tenure with us, he finds someone else that, maybe knows a little bit more and, lets him do his thing on defense because he's great at defense.
Yeah.
Absolutely great at defense.
He totally is. But yeah, I still don't think Sean McDermott's gonna get you that playoff or that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
if you're the
I
Bill,
hope he does. I hope he does. He's seems like a likable guy, but I I don't know.
yeah, and Kale, I mean, do you think Don Granato's the coach to get the Sabres to the playoffs?
It's not looking like it, right? I mean, Don Granato, again, very likable guy going into last season. Everyone rallied around him. Donnie Meatballs. It was a joke. It was a meme. The players liked him. Is he too soft, do you think? Do you think the players, maybe the players they're all getting paid now. They're like, all right, like, this doesn't matter. Let's play our 82 games. Go, enjoy your off season, get paid good. You know, you have to have a coach that gives you a purpose, a coach that makes the playoffs mean something. And it seems this team is defeated 20 games into the season. What are we, 24 games, 25 games? I mean, the team is defeated. The post game interviews, it's the same thing. We'll watch film, we'll look it over, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing every day. It's getting to the point where it's, identical to Ralph Kruger and not as bad as that, but it's the same pattern where it's just the same thing every time. Nothing's changing. It's the same spiel after every single game. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know either. And I personally, going into the year, me and you both agree that this is a playoffs or bust. The way the team was going, the way that the rest of the Atlantic was going, we felt that this could be the year that the Sabres finally broke through. But at the moment, this team is not doing good at all. It's 32 games into the year, and they only have 29 points. If we're to extrapolate this out to an 82-game schedule, the Sabres are on pace now for 74 points. 74 points.
That's crazy.
That
is crazy, and it's just, again, your GM completely failed you in free agency.
Yeah.
No trades, made your team worse, adding two bottom of the barrel defensemen who are your worst two defensemen on the team. They're your bottom pair. I mean, I don't see how you take your team. You have a team that's great at scoring goals, subpar defense, and horrible goaltending. You do nothing to address the goaltending. Thankfully, Levi's been good the last few games. Other than that, Commer's been bad, and UPL's been every other game. Your defense you made worse by adding in two horrible people. You didn't trade for anyone of the likes of Chikrin or a big name guy. And then your offense, you don't do anything. You find out Jack Quinn's going to be out half the year. He's back tonight. You do nothing there. And your third line is Brett Murray, Jost, and Olofsson, or something similar to like that for the whole first half of the year. That is just bad managing. That's horrible on Kevin Adams. I give Kevin Adams a lot of credit. He's done a lot of great things. His draft, his scouting, phenomenal. I mean, look at Zach Benson. Look at all the prospects we have. But he doesn't want to part ways with any of them to, get success. And you can't keep throwing this out. Again, you're in a playoff drought. It's like the Bills. You have to taste playoffs before you can really get the cycle going. If you don't get playoffs, you're just going to reset yourself. You're going to lose your core. You're going to lose your hopes. You're going to lose all your momentum that you gained last year if you don't touch the playoffs. Again, make the playoffs this year. I don't care if you win one game, you win 0 games, you win the Stanley Cup. It doesn't matter. You get in the playoffs, everything changes. But he just doesn't do anything to make them any better this year. And your players digress a little bit. Again, Thompson's not going to score 100 goals like last year. I don't know.
And your only move at the trade deadlines under Kevin Adams has been to acquire what? Riley Stillman, Jordan Greenway, and Connor Clifton, Eric Johnson.
Nothing big.
I love Kevin Adams because he hasn't done anything good, but he hasn't done anything bad. And I feel like he's trying to buy himself enough time to go, well, I didn't do anything bad, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe he did by re-signing everyone so soon. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. This is really frustrating because if this isn't it, then you have to start everything all over again. And I don't think anyone wants to do that.
You can't. You're beyond the point of repair. And again, this team, again, Pagula owns it, and I know people are talking about relocation. And personally, I think if you were to relocate an NHL team, the Sabres would be probably the 5th team you'd look into. So I don't think there's any worry about that. But who's showing up to games? If you say, okay, we're going to have to take a step back next season and retool again. One more year. No one. I mean, who wants to pay to go watch a team retool for the 10th time in 12 years? Yeah. Nobody wants to watch that team.
Coyote says YouTube is playing commercials on your stream. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I don't have my YouTube dashboard up right now, so I cannot control what YouTube is doing. I mean, I already have the ads on low frequency, so I feel bad to the viewers who watch the stream where it's on high frequency, because for YouTube, every couple of minutes it seems as though that ads are popping up. So I apologize, but unless I demonetize, then there's nothing else I can do for you guys. So sorry about that. But
Outshot 14-4 in the first period. Again, it's unacceptable. You're playing a goalie who is AHL caliber at best, and you put up 4 shots in the first period, and you score in the first 30 seconds of the game. I mean, what are you doing? There's a lot of time left in this game. I understand. There's a lot of time left in this game. Very easily, this goalie led up 5 goals in his last appearance. Easily, you could win this game. That being said, you got to get the puck to the net.
yeah, you have to get the puck to the net, and if you don't, then you're not going to win the game. You're not going to win if you just keep passing it around on the perimeter, playing safe hockey, sliding it across from side to side, side to side, defensive side to side. Wow, I am furious. Ottawa fired their coach, maybe the Sabres, and Kevin Adams did say that he is looking into some changes. But if he calls just getting Eric Robinson to be changes, then we are really screwed, Cal. Sabres are screwed.
Yeah, again, it starts tonight. You get Quinn back, you're getting healthy. This would be a big game. You could turn it around very easily. You're playing a bad goalie, a bad team. Get it turned around, you got 40 minutes. In the chat, $18 beers, no thanks. How about the $20 nachos? That might be better.
Hey.
Gabby Oates in the chat, how's it going? It's been a while. Good to see you. And the Truth Said Expedia advertisement, as well as Invisible Liquids ad. Good to see you there. And Coyote said fans should walk out of the rink en masse to protest this horrible play. Yeah, again, I would say, maybe, if this continues and they don't make any changes to boycott, but it's every night. They fill up half the arena. The Bandits banner raising night, 17.5K. Only 2 Sabres home games out of every single one this year have had more fans than the Bandits opening night. The Bandits usually close off the 300s, or at least the corners of the 300s, and the backs. I get it's a banner raising night, but this is an NHL team. Again, this is not lacrosse. This is an NHL team, and they've sold more tickets only twice so far.
And
again, I love the Bandits. I like watching lacrosse. I'll tune in from time to time. It's fun. It's nowhere near the level that the NHL is, and the NHL is nowhere near the level of the NFL. I get that, but I'd say the NHL is a good medium between the huge, the gigantic NFL, the NBA somewhere in there. Then you got the NHL. Lacrosse is far below. And the fact that you're drawing that many fans for lacrosse, and it's on TV now too, so that's no longer an excuse. Oh, the Bandits are on TV every single day, and you get that many fans there, it can't happen.
Yeah, buy a ticket, get a chance to play some fourth line minutes, might bring people in.
Open tryouts? I don't know.
At this point, and it's also frustrating because the Sabres players have hinted their displeasure at not seeing sold out crowds, that there are not any more people coming out. Well, what do you expect? The team, we've seen this story before where you got some promise and then you fall really flat because you're mediocre. You don't try. We saw this in 2016. Remember the whole next chapter crap? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
We've been through this, and then we were through it in 2018-19, and then we were through it again when Ralph Kruger came in and the Sabres started off hot again. So we've been through it time and time again. So no, until the Sabres actually start winning, then they won't get sold-out crowds. And Cal, when the Sabres were winning last year at the end of last season, wasn't every single home game essentially very nearly a sellout?
It was pretty close. And again, the players have to realize if you start off hot in the beginning of the season, that doesn't mean instant sellouts. This team has not had a good team in so long. You're going to have to do a lot more than win 2 games in a row to get fans back in their seats. So, it becomes frustrating from a fan's perspective too, to, see players kind of complain about the crowds or whatever and say, oh, we need the fans. We need the fans. I understand that. But again, I don't know who to blame for the ticket prices. We've been through this. Again, is it ownership being stingy? Is it Ticketmaster saying, no, we need whatever? You have whoever's in charge of that overcharging, by a ton. It's not even like, oh, they're charging $20. I want to go for 10. They're charging at least 4 to 5 times the amount that I'd want to even spend to watch this team right now go on the ice. And until you make the playoffs, you're not going to win all the fans back. There's people who haven't watched hockey in 10 years because they're sick of it. And they don't care if you have a 10-game win streak until you're in the playoffs, until you're, the talk of the town again. They're not going to watch. They're not going to go to games. And I don't blame them one bit.
When was the last time the Sabres were the talk of this town over the Bills? You have to go back to 2006, I think. Mid
Yeah.
2000s, the last time, because the Bills were terrible then.
Mhm.
I don't know. Buffalo media is so soft on Granato post-game interviews. Why? Well, I'll give you a quick little answer, Coyote. It's because they want to maintain their access and pretend to continue being journalists. Maybe I'm
Yep.
being too harsh, but especially for Sabres beat reporters who need that access in order to survive, well, they're not going to really try to rock the boat, right? They're not going to try to find a way to lose that access, because once they don't have that access, then I mean, they're just like me and you, Cal. They're just kind of on the outside. They talk about this team online, and if you don't have that access, who the hell cares about your opinion?
It's tough. I mean, I'll bring up a scenario. John Warrow, who would, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan, but he makes some good points. He makes some bad points. Kind of a stingy older guy, kind of cranky. He asked Kevin Adams at the end of last year, was this season a missed opportunity for these guys? And he got laughed at. He got ridiculed online. He was the only guy to bring up a negative. Everyone's, you know, dapping up Kevin Adams after the year. Great season, almost made the playoffs, which it was, right? I mean, the team played good. There were some key differences, but a missed opportunity. It was a missed opportunity because you do nothing in the offseason, and now you're in a worse spot that you were last year, and playoffs seem, almost too far to reach, less than halfway into the year. So again, these media people get ridiculed, they get laughed at, and a lot of people say, "Oh, they're too soft, they're too soft." But the second somebody asks a hard question, people jump on them, right? People try to defend their coach, people try to defend their players. You can't have it both ways. So I know there's 50% of the people want, people to hound Granado after the game. Oh, why aren't they bag skating at practice? Why aren't they doing, it, why are you not pushing these guys? And then 50% want them to kind of ease back a little bit and get the other questions out of the way. Oh, do we think Yuri Kulik is doing good in the AHL? Do we think, how's Tage Thompson's wrist doing? All those questions too. You need a happy medium. I understand it, but there comes a time and place for hard hitting questions, and right now is the time. But again, a lot of people don't want to lose their jobs, and I hate to say it, but it's a soft city, and our reporters know it. Our reporters know if they say something dumb, if they say something too anti-Buffalo, you listen to the radio all the time. You know what station I'm talking about. Those guys aren't going to say anything bad because they know the second they say something, they're going to be taken off. So you got a bunch of homers everywhere in Buffalo, and you can't blame them because
Yeah.
would you say something to get fired? No,
No. I
not
mean,
not for a fan. No,
if I have a livelihood that I need this job to survive, that I need to support my family, I'm not going to risk that. I'm
no.
not. It's not even a debate. Looking at the chat here, Pagulas need yacht maintenance. I mean, come on, man. How can they fly coaches like Rex Ryan without a helipad?
True.
I know. How do we contact Terry Pagula? I don't know about that. As a Sens fan, I can only feel half your pain, but I can understand the feeling. Have the
Yep.
Pagulas reached out to BSC at any point, or are you ghosting them, Don? No, they have not reached out to us, unfortunately. I think they'd be scared to do so because I know Kale would ask some tough questions. We don't have livelihoods on the line here. This is just a hobby for us. I shouldn't say it's just a hobby. We really like doing it, but like we won't be afraid to ask them tough questions. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we're represent. It's not like we're represented by the AP or the Buffalo News where we can't. We're represented by ourselves here. So if Terry Pagula wants to come on, I will ask him every single question in the book. But nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Yeah,
Uh, Truth, this game is disappointing me. Yeah, again, you have 40 minutes left against a very bad goalie. Still plenty of time. You're down by 2 goals.
but
You scored 1 goal on 4 shots, and something tells me that pace is going to continue. So lots of time left for the Sabres team. But something's got to change. Something has to change. And again, like I said, if the Bills were not at the point they are right now, I think we would be going insane in Buffalo. I
Yeah.
think we'd have a football team that completely disappointed. We have a hockey team that completely disappointed. People would be going insane everywhere. Thankfully, the Bills have kind of, and isn't that funny how that works too? I mean, winning solves everything.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago with the Bills, we were ready to scream and fire everyone and, looking at players, player by player, trying to pick out who's the problem. All of a sudden, none of that matters, right? Once you win games, everything kind of dilutes and, you can start looking towards the future. Okay, whatever. Sabres got to start winning games because then those questions go away. Those hard-hitting questions can kind of, get pushed back in line at least. And the Sabres got to start tonight with a win, and it was looking good for the first little bit, but 3 unanswered goals against the Columbus Blue Jackets can't happen.
Yeah. Don, can you organize a petition to pass to Pagula? I could try. I could try. We can start a go.
I don't know if we got that much weight around here, but thank you guys for joining the stream. And if you like what you see and you are with us on this journey, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and every subscriber will help us get to the point where maybe we could set up a meeting with Terry himself. Highly doubt it, but maybe at some point, and maybe someday we will.
When was the last time Terry Pagula even did an interview, right? It's been a
It's
long
very
time.
hard. It's very hard to criticize him because of what he's going through with his wife. I understand that, but I mean, at some point, as an owner of two professional sports teams, you have to show your face and say something, right? I mean, this team is crumbling. Something has to be said. And again, I'm not gonna harp on him too much because I understand the situation he's going through as we start the second here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Kale, I mean, this franchise is dying, and they nearly died after John Regas had to sell the team, and the Sabres couldn't find an owner. Thank God, Tom Golisano and his cheap ass came to save the day. But this team has been close to dying now for what, 20 years in the process? And you said it earlier, they're probably fifth or sixth on your list of teams to relocate, right?
Relocation.
Yeah, you just gotta start wondering, because if this, at the end of the day, the viability of a franchise comes down to your owner and whether or not he makes the right decisions and the organization makes the right decisions. So I don't know, but
big save there from Levi.
Yeah, Kale is slightly ahead of me here. Back to the status quo.
What's your clock at?
1935.
Whoa.
Is it? Yeah, there's that big stop there. I'm gonna refresh my page. Kale.
Yeah, refresh it. Sometimes when you switch tabs like mine did, I refresh it after the intermissions because it ends up being quite behind. But yeah, I mean, Sabres here. The goal is to get within one at the end of the second here. Very possible. Just gotta start playing their game. Start playing fast. Stop letting teams run all over you. You saw against Vegas, once they got that momentum at the end of the game, unstoppable. And that was the team we saw. They get pucks to the net, they get some momentum, and they get their rally guys going.
Kale, is yours thing still on the face-off here? Tage Thompson is about to lean in for this face-off on my screen.
I just saw the face-off.
Okay, yeah, I just saw the face-off too. So we're about even now. Oh, that's good. Yeah. The Sabres. Oh, I thought it was going to be an icing. Nope, waved off there by the official. Sabres get that turnover. Tage into the slot, takes the shot, and it's stopped by Tarasov. So, I mean, that's the second great look here for Tage Thompson. Greg says the Sabres need to get going. I'm going to start drinking my own clear liquor. I mean, liquid. Yeah. When the Sabres start losing, what do you think's in the invisible liquids?
It's definitely water. I 100% know it's water.
You think so? Is it water? Because I mean, sometimes
100% it's water all day.
Yeah,
that's the only thing you drink, right? Straight
absolutely.
H2O.
H2O, totally. The Illuminati invisible liquids will save the day. Truth, I hope you're telling the truth. I don't know though. I don't know. The Sabres look to have come out with a little more life here to open this second period as Tage wins the faceoff, goes to the side, tuck, finds Benson. Benson looking like Jeff Skinner here, going behind the net, trying to feed it back to the short side. Not there. It goes right in front though. No sticks there for the Sabres. Now to Benson in the slot, and somehow Tarasov saw through the traffic and made the save.
How about Benson being your, a top 3 player on your team night in, night out? I mean, that's That's big for the team, but cannot happen. An 18-year-old is your third best player, second best player, sometimes best player on the ice every single night. I mean, that needs to be looked into a little bit too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, where has Tuck been this year? Where has Tage been? Where's Cousins?
Oh,
Where's everyone? It's just so many regressions that have happened this year. But the system is definitely different. These players, they can score
yeah.
goals. We've seen them score goals this year. The problem is
hmm
the transition game has just been horrible. Horrible.
And if you're going to give up that many goals night in, night out anyway, then just go all offensive like you were last year. I
Yeah.
don't get it. What you're doing right now is not helping you offensively, clearly, and it's put in place to probably hinder your offense, help your defense. It's made your defense even worse. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the same defense as last year. The only thing that's helping you this year is your goaltending with Levi and UPL. Every other game gives you a very good game.
Henrik Lundqvist said it perfectly last week when the Sabres
hmm
played against the Avalanche. The Sabres play like they're rebuilding still. They play like they're still reading. Or still
And they're run
rebuilding.
like they're rebuilding too. You have three goalies on the team. You've been carrying three goalies the entire year, besides like 2 games.
Yeah.
No other team is doing that.
Yeah. I mean, the only team now that's doing that is the Kings, but they're only doing it because of injuries. They're not doing it because they
hmm
want to. They're doing it because of injuries. Gabby, thank you so much. I haven't watched the Sabres, but if Don Granado is the issue, I hope you all get the coach you need. There's coaches out there, aren't there? Gerard Gallant is out there. He's waiting for an opportunity. I know a lot of coaches would love the opportunity to take on this roster because there is a lot of talent on this team. There is a lot of talent in the pipelines too. I just, there appears to me like there may be a coaching issue.
It might be because again, yeah, you have a ton of talent on this team and a ton of talent in the AHL. Yeah, I think any coach that isn't employed right now isn't going to turn away an NHL job for this roster because it's good enough to take that NHL contract as a coach.
Speaking of regressions, Victor Olofsson plays this puck down low into the zone. Quinn on the puck. He slides it across to an open corner, but only Eric Branson is there. He forces it up the near side. Columbus nearly had a 3-on-1 rush going the other way, but Clifton broke that play up quite nicely. Here's Johnson trying to find Olofsson. He cannot backhand this one deep into the zone. And talk about a player that's a wasted roster spot. Victor Olofsson. Yikes.
Yeah, again, it just I don't know how we haven't traded him. He's had so many good patches where you probably could have traded him for something.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact Ryan Johnson doesn't play every night is it's so embarrassing. It's not even helping him. If he's not going to play, you have to send him to the AHL.
Yeah,
I mean, if he play him every night in the AHL or play him every night in the NHL, those are your two options. I mean,
absolutely.
there's nothing benefiting him from sitting on the bench, sitting in the press box every, 2 out of every 3 games.
Sabres get this one into the Blue Jacket zone. Jokiar does just enough to keep it in there. Krebs now behind the net, looking for an option in the middle. He had it, Poso, but the pass was off the mark. Stolen away there by Ivan Provorov, and the Blue Jackets again coming up the ice with Texier. Texier forced to the outside, finds his defenseman who throws one towards the net, but it misses wide, far side. Blankenberg that time with the opportunity. And the puck was so strong, the shot was so strong that the puck went all the way back into the Columbus end, and now they're trying to come up again through center, but they missed their mark, and that'll be back for an icing against Columbus. But we don't like to be this negative on stream.
No,
I really just don't like it. But so many times this year, we've been complaining, we've been mad, bitching. It's just,
it's been like every game, right? And
yeah,
it's not that we don't like the players. I mean, we have a ton of likable guys on the team. I mean, it's not that we don't like the coaches. I think Renato's a likable guy as an individual, but
here's
something's not clicking. And
yeah, I just don't know. But here's Darlene with a tip shot that missed wide. Now Middlestat behind the net looking for something out front. Doesn't have it. Goes to the point instead. Darlene across. Samuelson with a drive. That missed. Tarasov was at full stretch and just missed there. Now it's Cousins trying to go through the middle. It bounces off a player. Samuelson cannot control it, and the Columbus Blue Jackets will skate back through center ice here. Although the Sabres, nearly had an odd man break going the other way, but a forced pass misses the stick of Cousins, and Columbus will get a face-off in the Sabres' end.
It's like the Sabres are playing with an anchor at all times. I mean,
Yeah.
they refuse to let themselves go up ice, and then they're slow getting back. So it's just counterintuitive both ways. Just go, skate over the line.
This is probably a more bigger, worse indictment on the coaching staff because it's the same freaking players. The only thing that's changed is the goddamn system. That's the only thing that has changed. They play more conservative. They play more cautious now. Scared, yeah. And that's really bad. That's the biggest case I would use if you're against Don Granato here or assistant coaches. Again, the Sabres try to force it through. Didn't work out. Now they'll come back through center with speed. One of the first times that's happened, but Tage has the puck roll off the stick, goes to the point, power across, and here we go. Let's play the game. Jokiharju to Thompson, quick shot on goal, sits loose in front. Nobody, though, for the Sabres getting a stick on it, and now the Blue Jackets may have an odd-man break going the other way. Back post, in front, Danforth nearly had it. Levi made the series of stops, and the Sabres clear, but now Goodbranson has it at center ice. He forces this one into the Sabre zone, but it bounces over a teammate's leg. And Tuck now with a beautiful pass cross ice to find Benson. Benson finds Tuck. Back to Benson. Trying to go back through center, but Eric Johnson was not on the same page as Benson. And the Blue Jackets can clear it down the ice. Levi, again, risky pass. Has it taken. Benson in front. Oh, and the Blue Jackets had an open net, but the Sabres got a stick in front of that one to break that play up. But the puck remains in the Sabres' end here. In the corner for Kent Johnson. Johnson holding on to this one. Trying to center this one to the high slot, but Olofsson steals it away. Gets it back to center ice, and Goodbranson again with the puck on the backhander. Sends a floater through the middle. Nobody there for the Sabres. Blue Jackets again strolling across that blue line. Jost on it now below the red line. Jost goes off the glass, out of the zone, bouncing towards the direction of Quinn, but he was kind of standing still. Didn't get on that one. Blue Jackets retain control here. Werenski, his pass goes off the boards. They again find some open space here on the near side. They'll throw this one into the Sabres zone and chase after it. But the Sabres get onto it, trying to get out of the zone with a quick break. Did not work. Texier going across that blue line with speed. Pulls it between his own legs. Texier down below the goal line. Had a man. Didn't find him, though. Brendan Gaunce didn't find him. Clifton again. Turns it over to Gaunce. Gaunce battling with Dahlin. They take a couple whacks at each other. It goes to Quinn, who sends a no-look pass up to the blue line. Heavy check there on Corrali, but the Sabres can't get it out. Texier to the outside. And, these are one of the problems here with the Sabres team. They're on the ice way too long. Cannot find a way to break this puck out. Now Dahlin will just float it down the ice to Krebs. Couldn't get out to the end of that one. The defenseman Provorov is there. Had a stick left it, though, for a moment by Krebs. But he gets up ice just fine. Here comes the Blue Jackets. Cross ice. Trailer pass. Shot. Blocked before it could get through to Levi. He goes to the far side for Shinikov. He drops it back. Marchenko, Kirill, the thrill, scores. 4-1 Columbus. And here comes more
Sabres
boomers.
just on the ice for too long. Again, I think they struggle when they get on the ice for too long with separated lines. And then Granato decides to keep the same line out there. So half a line is already dead tired, but he sends the other half out. Just wholesale change it. It happens all the time. And you get that fourth line stuck out there. Akposo and Robinson around the ice. I mean, what is going on here?
What do we have?
Seeing on my phone that we might have a goalie change, but I haven't seen it on the screen yet, and that would be good.
I mean,
that is the case.
I see Luukkonen getting himself ready. Yep, here comes Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Goalie change incoming for the Sabres. Devin Levi is getting the boot. He is done tonight, folks. Levi is done. He's given up 4 goals in not even 2 periods. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen coming out here in the relief effort. And, you can see the stats for him there, 6-7-1. I mean, the stats aren't terrible for Luukkonen, but just a really poor effort by the whole team. Leads in to a. I can't remember the last time Don Granato actually made a goalie change. It's been a while.
It's been a while, and we'll see if it pays off. I don't know.
I think the last time again was Devin Levi against the Bruins, but 2-on-1 here. Marchenko looking for the third. He scores! Right off the glove and in.
Shot, UPL lets it in. Oh,
the first shot on goal, but for UPO, it's turned in by Kirill Marchenko, and I believe that's the hat trick. That is a hat trick for Kirill Marchenko, and it's a natural hat trick as well. 3 straight goals for Columbus, 3 straight for Marchenko. And this game, if you didn't think it was over before, it's definitely over now.
Oh. Wow.
This is a 10-win hockey team that the Sabres just gave up 5 at home against. 5. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. This Sabres team is broken, and unlike the Bills, who I said if the Bills kept losing, then I would boycott watching games, and I did until they started winning 2 weeks ago. But, I may have to start boycotting the Sabres here because this is pathetic. And it sucks because I love doing these streams, but when you give me this to watch, you give us this. This is horrible. This is terrible. This is a 10-win Columbus team. You're at home. You just got another guy back from injury. And you do this? Wow. This has to be. Yeah. And people in the chat are saying it. Don Granato needs to seriously be on the chopping block here. I cannot tell you how embarrassing of a game this is. You have a playoff caliber team. You proved that last year. And instead of trying to improve the team, you change the system. You change the conventionals. You bring in no one to help your efforts. And you begin the year likely with 17 losses in the first 33 games. 17 losses. 20 if you include all of the overtime and shootout losses as well. 20 of your 33 games you've lost. That is horrible. That is beyond embarrassing. And you do it at home against teams like Columbus, teams like Philadelphia, teams like Pittsburgh. You lose in embarrassing fashion. Arizona. I mean, you cannot keep doing this. Montreal. You want to get people back into the seats, you got to start winning. But when you've only won 13 of 33 games, you're not only not going to the playoffs, but you're going to get no one back. No one. Absolutely no one. And Don Granato, I love you as a person. But we have seen 0 improvements defensively despite the system change. And we've only seen a horrible, horrible regression offensively. That is horrible. It's embarrassing.
I mean, the game plan coming into tonight was clearly not great. And again, how is your game plan not all offense? Now, you're playing a Columbus team that cannot, they let in so many goals. They do score some goals. I mean, we've seen Columbus blow some teams out, but I don't get it.
Another turnover here. Columbus, trailer pass. Goodbranson scores. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
At this point, you just want to let it keep going. This has got to get as bad as possible tonight so something changes tomorrow. 6-1, less than halfway through the game. Whew.
You're letting Eric Goodbranson score now. Holy Cal, I'm really
fine by me at this point. At this point, it's you got to lose by 10. At this point, you nothing. At this point, it's positives by negatives. Just keep doing bad, and your GM is going to have to be forced to make some tough decisions, whether that be a big trade or a risky move, or maybe you get rid of a coach. This just can't happen. This cannot happen. 6-1 against Columbus.
This is
There's no compete. Hopefully Columbus lays it on. Hopefully they don't let off.
2 goals, 2 shots for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Wow. I mean, look at Goodbranson's face here. Eyes wide open.
Yeah.
He is
can't
shocked.
believe it. He can't believe it.
He can't. he doesn't understand. He cannot comprehend. I mean, this has to be Don Granato's final game. I know
Yeah.
this feels
Now, but
impulsive.
who do you hire? They're probably going to go in-house because that's the Sabres move. I mean, Craig Anderson?
Craig
Does
Anderson.
Craig Anderson want to coach?
No, let's
I don't
promote
know.
Matty Ellis. Let's bring Matty Ellis to be the coach.
Rob Ray.
Rob Ray, yes, yes. Um, I mean, this Sabres team is broken. They are broken. There's no simpler way to put it. They are broken, and everyone in the chat is saying it. I don't think it's going to happen though. But I mean, this may be the time
Yeah,
for Granato to go because
I don't think they're going to do it. I just
no.
don't think they're going to do it.
I mean, it took how many years of underachievement for DJ Smith even to get the boot, you know? And Ottawa, they are a pretty lackadaisical team. I'm surprised. Is that going to be a call? Yeah, you bet your ass it's going to be.
Penalty.
Wow.
Now, for anyone that thinks Buffalo still has a chance, keep in mind, Columbus did just blow a huge lead to the Leafs
No,
in the
Cal.
third period.
No. Let's not even start
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, but Toronto can score goals. They know how to score goals. This team doesn't. Sure. We don't know how to score for anything. And Okposo, he's going to head to the box here for Slewfoot tripping on Fantilli. Is Chris Drury employed? Yeah, he is currently...
Unfortunately, he is.
He is the GM for the Rangers, so... And they were aggressive.
Yeah.
Power play here for the Blue Jackets. They are up 6-1 away from home. And it looks like people have already... fleeing for the exits in Buffalo. I mean,
good thing I didn't go to this game. That is for sure.
Can you imagine even paying $40? People paid $40. That should be another call. Goudreau, quick shot, that was blocked. And we're getting no.
Oh, come on, you know the NHL. They don't call 2 penalties in a row.
I know. Bring back John Regas. John Regas was a criminal. I made a video on this. He was literally a criminal, and we won a criminal over what we got right now. I mean, holy crap. Holy moly.
Ted Nolan. What's Ted Nolan up to nowadays?
Ted Nolan is available. That is correct. I mean, let's go down the list and just see I'm going to...
Babcock.
Mike Babcock is available, ladies and gentlemen, as the Blue Jackets bring it back into the Sabres zone, and we'll clear it. Hey, at least Hey, Cal, Don Granato did one good thing. He solved our penalty kill.
He did. The penalty kill has been good this year. It has. 0-for-1 today, but still good on the year.
Yeah, I mean, the only cost was that we don't have the power play now, but we got a penalty kill. Defense. Yeah. Defense matters. Defense wins you championships, right? Yeah. Danforth.
The only cost was turning Tage Thompson into an only defensive player.
Absolutely. Columbus again trying to go cross ice. It's back to the point, though, for Provorov. I mean, Provorov slapper, wide, rebound, goes to Fantilli. He couldn't get to it. Danforth now. It's not the owner's fault Tage Thompson forgot how to skate. Charlie, though, it's the coach's fault, though. Or it's the owner's fault for enabling Kevin Adams by not getting a president of hockey operations in here to get a clear and distinct direction for this team. It is the owner's fault for giving power, again, to another, failed coach. This is a failure. I mean, there's
Yeah, Tage Thompson got slashed there. He's going to the bench after the play, looking at that wrist, which isn't good. Hopefully, it's not the same wrist.
Scotty Bowman. Do we need Scotty Bowman? Yeah, I think we do. We need Scotty Bowman.
Here's the thing. Dude. Here's the thing too. It's not only like 1 or 2 players. The whole team is underperforming. So that's where you could turn to coaching.
I mean, hey, you wonder who's on the market? Craig Berube is now available. Oh, that goes between the 5-hole. Is that in? UPL did make the save. He made the stop. It looked like for a moment there that it would squeak between his 5-hole there. Squeak through his 5-hole. No attempt to get a number 1 goalie in the offseason. No heart, no fight. Tage is made of glass.
I agree.
Bro, this team sucks. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to start coming up with a list here, folks, of coaches that are better than Don Granato available at the moment. And I can tell you, there is a list. Gerard Gallant immediately pops to mind. Claude Julien is out there, although he may be a little bit past his expiration. Hey, can't go any worse than Phil Housley. He's a promising up-and-coming assistant coach, right? Yeah.
Where's our boy? What's his name? That was a Pittsburgh guy that we had coach. I don't know why I can't think.
Dan
of his
Bylsma?
Name. Yeah, Dan Bylsma, Mr. Dump and Chase.
Oh yeah. Um,
Bring in Bod. I mean, we've seen Kevin Adams do a little coaching during the COVID game
yeah.
a couple of years ago. He was behind the bench, so maybe Kevin Adams can step down and be a coach.
Uh,
Also possible.
hey, I don't know, be a developmental guy. Hey, Joe Quenville's out there. Joe Quenville. Elaine Vigneault
And
still.
again, Tage Thompson being on your penalty kill. I mean, this is the second time he got hurt. Hopefully, this one's not serious. But why is he on the penalty kill? I get he's good at it, but if you're building your team where your superstar player is the best on your penalty kill, I mean, that's putting him in danger of getting crushed by the puck, crushed by guys in front of the net every single time. Just so dumb. That'd be the equivalent of putting Ovechkin on the penalty kill every time in his prime.
Yeah.
That'd be like I don't know.
I mean, going through the list, chat, keep coming up with these names. I'm seeing Bob Buchner, not loving that one. Yeah, I also
DJ Smith.
DJ Smith.
Yeah.
Talk about assistance.
We could do a trade.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, Kale, chat, Bruce Boudreau. Bruce, there it is. Bruce, there it is.
It could.
He gave a bounce to the Vancouver Canucks, a underperforming team like this one. But I mean,
I know a guy who knows a thing or two about offense who recently got fired. Ken Dorsey.
Ooh. Yeah.
Maybe bring some offensive life back into this team.
Yeah. DJ Smith is still available. Yes, and I think DJ Smith will be available for quite some time.
I don't know. There might be a team scooping him up within the next week or so. We'll see.
Oh man. What about your local Denny's manager? Yes, Dale Hunter. Seems like an old name right there. Here's Samuelson. Takes a shot. Oh,
Quinn
almost. Yeah, he may get another opportunity.
That'd be our pity goal if Quinn could get on the board.
Yeah, but look at this offensive machine that the Sabres have right now. Turning and churning in the offensive zone. Oh, it's beautiful to see. So effective. And it leads to 2-on-1 the other way. Here's Texier. Across. Scores!
Yeah.
Sean Curley makes it 7. Columbus has scored a touchdown, folks. We've scored a touchdown.
Owen Power pinches there. I get you're going for offense, but doesn't have the speed to get back. Yoki Haru sells on the wrong guy. Again, a defender's taught on a 2-on-1 simplistically to stay on the pass. So the goalie could have a 1-on-1 angled opportunity on the shooter. Yoki Haru does not do that. Completely just gives up both, and 7-1.
The Sabres have given up 4 goals now in this second period, and it's a 7-1 game. Oh, but Tarasov turns it over. Sabres almost got a consequential second goal there. But here comes the Blue Jackets. They're so dangerous. The best offensive machine in the NHL at this very moment. Who would have thunk it?
If this was to like Boston, it'd be like, okay. I mean, I guess. Columbus?
Oh, Buffalo. Imagine paying $40 to watch the Sabres.
So glad. Glad I did not go.
And don't worry, folks. The Toronto Maple Leafs are coming into town on Thursday. But, I mean, Kale, is this rock bottom?
No. It can get a lot worse than this. And that's gonna, unless there's a change made. I'm when I'm saying change, I'm not insinuating coach. It could be something else. Something has to happen big. It's got to be a big move, a big trade. Again, the season's not dead. You could still, but this team can score goals, right? So, if you fix the problem by miracle and turn this team into last year's team with a little bit better goaltending, you're golden. But it's not going to happen unless you do something or some things that are big. Which we haven't seen Kevin Adams do anything that's big his entire tenure. Again, he hasn't done anything wrong. The only thing he's done wrong is not doing enough.
Goat heads do mean 6 goals, so, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
goat heads have kind of lost their magic this year.
Hey, Luukkonen just made a save, folks. And off comes the bench. How did the Sabres get a change right there? It doesn't matter, though. Here comes Eric Robinson. To Tage Thompson, he swipes down 2 guys, and Columbus may have a break. Oh, Jesus. Goudreau into the slot. How did they screw that up?
Yeah,
Danforth
I don't know.
goes down low. Marchenko likely to get 5, probably. Here's Middlestat. Hey, if the Sabres score another one, you got to expect that Don Granato pulls the goalie because, I mean, you might as well pull the goalie. You're playing with no goalie at the moment.
Is Comrie in uniform tonight?
Hey, this is where the 3 goalie rotation comes in handy, Cal. We
The
just have,
Eve bug.
you know what? You know what would be really crazy is that next game, instead of like having an 11-8 or 12-7, that you actually have 3 goalies suited up, sit 2 goalies on the bench. You just take away one of like Eric Johnson and Ryan Johnson because we seem to hate our youngsters. You know why, Cal? Because the culture demands that we have 3 goalies on our bench for the vibes. Don't want to let
All 3
anyone
goalies
feel
want
out.
to be here. They want to be here. How about next game we put 2 goalies in net the whole game and they stand side by side and 4 skaters the entire game? Is that legal? Somebody's got to make the save. I don't know.
Could we put Eric Comrie in like actual regular skates and see how he does in the field? I mean, what?
They should. That would be. Imagine they did that. I wonder. Let's put this in the chat too. Out of our 3 goalies, which goalie would be the best forward in regular forward gear, forward stick? I wonder if that's ever happened. Has a goalie ever played a game at a different position? It had to have way back in the day, right? I mean, I can't think of anything anywhere recent, but I don't know.
Hey, I don't know. But Kale, remember when
Carter Hutton used to be able to shoot?
Yeah, he can shoot. I don't know if you saw who was it? It was what game? Housecat. Yeah, Michael Hauser. Could always bring him back. But wow, this is something, folks. 7-1. Columbus has scored a touchdown here tonight. And Alex Tuck has just gone to the room with an apparent injury.
Yeah, he's probably just banged up. Woo! He's still banged up, and yeah.
Yeah, he just went. He got caught up in the face for something. No disregard for the rest of the play here. There's Don Granato. Look at the strategy here. He's on the card. He's got something. He's writing something down. Here's Jack Quinn though in the high slot, makes a move around one. Can't get around another, tackles a man. That was Sillinger. And the Blue Jackets get out of the zone. And they got space through the middle. Sillinger, his shot was stopped by Lukin in. Big save here at this moment in the game. I can't. Here's Goodbranson to the outside. Below the goal line. Power is all over, man. But yeah, Kale, I wonder where the Fire Granato chants. I don't have my audio on, so
I don't either, and I hope they're chanting something.
I think I gotta call up my people who are in the building right now to get that thing started up.
Yeah,
Fire Donnie. Here's Middlestat out of the back post, and Poso just whiffed on the shot. The Sabres looking the next goal in this game is gonna be a big one.
Crucial next goal. If the Sabres get the next one, they're only down by 5 going into the third. If the Columbus Blue Jackets get the next goal, it's probably over.
Yeah, I would say so too. Here's Krebs going up the middle. Tuck face shot. Yeah. And definitely people have definitely left this game. But imagine saying to your fans, "Hey, we need you guys to support us," and then doing this.
Yep. I mean that's as ironic as it gets.
I mean, last year the Sabres lost 10-4. Oh, there's a tip shot on goal. Luukkonen makes the initial save. Game against the Dallas in Wichita, they had to dress goalie as a forward. Oh my God! So it has happened before. Wow. Where did you find that?
Thanks for looking that up. That's great.
That is hilarious. What's the name? I can't read it. Pete what? Dallas Blackhawks. Lopresti. Pierre Lopresti. There's a backhander on goal. Cousins finally broke his goal drought against the Vegas Golden Knights. But I'm just letting you guys know that Sean Corelli has now more goals than Dylan Cousins.
Keep in mind, Cousins has missed a couple games, played with a face shield for a little bit. I made a video on it if you want to check it out, but I think everything in that video stands true. I mean, he's still still seems quite snake bit, little hesitant, dumb with the puck, just like all of our defenders.
Yeah. Who would have guessed that Tage Thompson forget how to play? Yeah. And Charlie, you did bring it up earlier, but I want to ask you again. How do you feel that the Sabres' offensive epicenter, Jordan Greenway, will be returning to the lineup very soon? How do you feel about that?
That's the issue. Once they get Greenway back, I think this team is solved.
I think this team is going to be a playoff team with Jordan Greenway in the lineup.
Yeah. Again, I think me and you both like Jordan Greenway, but it's kind of like Quinn, right? Whereas everyone thought, oh, Quinn coming back, woohoo. Quinn's great, but he ain't solving this.
This appears to be much more serious than just losing players to injury.
Yeah, you will be seems to be a deeper root here.
You guys are taking ice baths tomorrow? Why would you punish yourself? Are you trying to like kill yourself or something? Don't punish yourselves. We should make these guys, take some ice baths. I don't know. They seem to be hurt. Their fragile egos are also hurt after that fourth goal.
Again, I think
is that a too many men?
Fans should be.
Oh my God!
I think so.
That's a too many men.
Tage Thompson is still playing, which is good. He's still in.
Cam just guys, remember Cam? He texted me, says we are so good when we score first. I gotta call him and tell him to start the chants. Where is my phone? Where is it here? Cal, we're about to call someone in, got an agent in the arena to solve this crisis. We're gonna get a chant going here. I want to hear it.
Oh, not too many men. They called offside.
Oh, they did not. Cam, I need you to start a Fire Donnie chant in the arena. I need you. Did you guys leave?
No, we're in the arena.
Oh, no, you still there? Start a chant and say Fire Donnie. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Fire Donnie. Get some Fire Donnie chants, okay?
There's like 5 people here.
Chat, he just said there are 5 people at the game. There's like 5 people here. Everyone left, yeah. Just start the Fire Donnie. That if no one's there, then they'll be able to hear you better. Okay?
Might be able to hear it on stream.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna scream. He's gotta scream it.
Scream it, yeah. We want to hear you on stream, okay? We want to hear you starting the chant, okay? That's your job. Oh, I just got spoiled. The Sabres scored. Okay, we'll see it in 20 seconds. The Sabres are about to score a goal, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to score a goal. The next goal was a big goal.
Who did it? Olofsson. Come on, Olofsson's on the ice.
Oh, my gosh. The Sabres, yeah.
Oh,
the Sabres are about to score the goal. We're about to score.
It's Olofsson. Come on, Olofsson.
We're about to see it in a second, but yeah, I just heard live the Sabres did score a goal. We did, in fact, score. It's Kyle Poso.
Yeah. Craziest things have happened. 5 goals in a period. It's possible. Against a bad goalie.
Guys, we should not trade for Hamlin. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. But Casey Middlestat, vintage assist. Kyle Poso is going to score the goal. And the Sabres are back within 5. Woo!
Woo!
And he's got a smile.
In front of the net, boxing out.
Kyle Poso's got a smile on his face. He's like,
He does not care.
We don't give a rat's ass. Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait for the goal to be. Oh no, Benson steals it away. Zach Benson, with under a minute to go, finds Jost. Jost outside, around behind the net. Still Jost drops it for Johnson. Now Johnson goes behind the net to Krebs. Here's Peyton Krebs, cross ice. Johnson in front. Benson couldn't redirect it strongly towards the net. 32 seconds to go, or 34.2 seconds to go. 2 hat tricks away from the win. Yeah. Sabres are close, guys. I can feel we're only a couple hat tricks away. Cal?
Only. Possible. It is possible.
Is there going to be a penalty here?
Yeah. Sabres power play. Sabres head to the power play here, so hang on. They could get one before the end of the second. It's a 4-goal game.
Yeah, folks. Don't look now, but the comeback is on.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Woohoo! It's Jake Bean going to the box. The Sabres scary power play is out here. Cousins it's a really scary power play. People fear us. When Cousins lost the faceoff. They cleared it down the ice immediately.
Out of play.
Okay. I was gonna say. Fans trying to get back into the building. Lol.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Not yet.
Buffalo has the 27th best power play. Cal, if I'm 27th best in anything, please give me a medal because that's pretty damn good, if you ask me.
Yeah. Right? 27th best NHL team. I mean, that's pretty darn good.
Here's Peterka. Draws it to the point for Thompson. Across. Fake the one-timer. Ooh! Darlene.
Oh.
Leaves it there. Another shot blocked from Peterka. Centering. Cousins. To Thompson. Quick shot. Stopped by Tarasov. Columbus clears the zone. And a thrilling second period is over. There were lots of goals. 5 goals scored in that period. One of which was scored by the Sabres.
Whoa.
Drummer says, so you're saying there's a chance?
No.
Holy.
The only thing there's a chance of is snow today in Buffalo, which, woohoo, more snow. That's going to melt right away. What a waste.
What a waste. If you guys are snowboarders or skiers, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I feel bad.
Don't last long.
Last couple years. It's that global warming, Cal, you know?
Yeah.
It's that Mother Nature being you know what. What is she, Cal? Finish the blank. Fill in the blank.
A very nice woman.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go, Cal. He understands the task.
Yep.
Donate to save them from sorrow. Thank you, It's Your Boy Dog. But again,
it's your boy.
It's
Who
your
the
boy.
heck is that?
It's your boy Dog. You always tell us, and it's the running joke now between me and Cal. We talk about this. Like you keep saying to donate, but you never actually donate. I mean, what the hell, man? Such a hypocrite. I've never seen It's Your Boy Dog donate. Whoever you are, I swear to God, if you say it's to donate one more time, I will kick your ass.
I mean, I appreciate the support.
But he never actually does anything about it. He doesn't do anything. Like, put your money where your mouth is, okay? Put your money where your mouth is. What a waste.
I agree.
Perspective. That's a good perspective, Mr. Anime. What a waste. Also the slogan of this club. Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
Let's check the subscriber count. We are at 1971. Hey, let's go. We broke that elusive 1960 count. Been stuck at this figure forever.
They have. Mainly because the Bills have been horrible, but
yeah,
they're getting back in the swing of things.
Haven't done as many streams, but you know, maybe I'm gonna have to do that. Chargers definitely gonna yeah, if I give It's Your Boy Dog more opportunities to ask people to donate. Can I block?
We've talked about this off stream multiple times. I mean, it's.
Cal, would you? I will show Cal first, but here is a live picture of the arena. I don't know, Cal, if you can you see my?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is empty, and I don't blame it.
And here we go, folks. Chat, you can see it. This is someone in the arena. Look at that attendance. Look at that.
Pick your seat, Knight.
Pick your seat. Yeah, I mean, wow. But folks, can we do something about It's Your Boy Dog? I mean, what in the world? Who is Cal?
Let's look up some scores from around the league here. Let's see.
Probably not
Flyers,
as high.
Devils 2-2.
Who would have?
Yeah, nothing anywhere close to as bad as 7-2. That's for sure.
1-1 Edmonton and New York Islanders. Nothing between them.
I'm not seeing.
I mean, there's a lot of games. There's nothing yesterday and 10 today. Oh,
Yeah,
five
of
no,
course.
5-0 Tampa over St. Louis. And
No, that's not great.
I'm sure Jack Eichel is wishing he could be back in Buffalo as his team is currently
Oh
losing
yeah.
4-1 to the Hurricanes. Bro, it's your boy dog. Stop. 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 I've had enough, okay? Put your money.
Unless somebody actually, hey, if it's your boy dog, it's gonna be banned unless his efforts actually pay off. If nobody donates by the end of the stream, it's your boy dog is
No,
gone.
it's not even about nobody donating. It's about it's your boy dog donating. He's done nothing except say the same goddamn thing for like 8 straight streams now, okay? I'm done.
Enough. Don has had enough of it.
I've had enough.
It's your boy dog. I don't have a problem, but it's it is pretty funny.
Oh.
It's pretty funny.
We have a goal. The New York Islanders have just scored a goal, something the Sabres don't know how to do. Rangers have a 2-1 lead over Toronto. So, if you I don't know. How many goals is Toronto going to score on Thursday, Cal?
Probably, I'm going to go with 6. Let's say it's a 6-1, 6-2 type affair.
Yeah. There's probably, someone said more fans at Saberland Rink right now. There's probably more fans at Marineland up in Niagara. There's probably more people at Marineland than at the Sabres game. Canucks have a 2-0 lead over the Predators, but yeah, I mean, this franchise is a sinking ship. We haven't heard that one before. I'm gonna mute myself so you guys can't hear me, but I'm going to see what Marty Baron is saying for just 2 minutes to try to give us solace here. So you won't hear me or Cal for like 2 seconds. Marty Baron just said that this team can get back on their ways by having a strong third period.
Yeah, it's a homer broadcast.
Someone donate $100. Come on. Okay, I am banning. Are we banning? Am I banning this guy? There's more.
I'm gonna make a thing here. If his efforts of throw donations, including himself, by the end of the stream, he is gone. He is gone.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
At this point, if nobody's donating after seeing It's Your Boy Dog, it's spam. That's my opinion on it.
There's more. Sorry, Kel. What?
It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's read the comments. There's more people in the
chat than in the arena. There is. There's 19 people here in the chat. Let's keep it going. Let's bring it up, folks. Who's let's get some other sad Sabres fans in here. I came here for the commentary, Don, because the analysis from the tools on MSG are pathetic. They analyze? They break down? Cal, did you know that?
Not quite.
I knew.
Not quite.
I knew that Rob Ray was a hockey genius, but I didn't really know for sure till now. I mean, oh, Carp, I don't know. Don, did you ever buy that jersey you were supposed to buy? No, I put it online ordering from a nice Chinese knockoff website. It's gonna say Lukanen on it, so it's gonna be.
The jersey's been bought. It isn't here yet, but yeah, thank you, Coyote, for that donation to get that jersey. Unfortunately, the way YouTube works is whatever you give, they take a lot of it away. So the funds that were given were definitely able to cover the jersey plus the shipping and all that. So we'll unveil that one eventually when it comes. But thank you for that, and that'll be a great one. UPL jersey. I'm sure Don will be wearing that out and about.
I will be loud and proud about it. I hope
Pat LaFontaine, I think he's ran away from this organization
a long time
ago. With good intentions and definitely a smart business move from him to not get wrapped up in this garbage. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know, folks. What is this anymore? What have we come to? I don't know. I really, It's very frustrating, because this team should be doing a whole lot better, and they're not. They just simply are not. And I don't know. I'm raising my hand, Kale.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I'm raising my hand. You're gonna have to raise your hand if you want to speak from now on, okay?
Okay, every time.
Every time, yeah.
See it. Oh.
Raise the hand. Raise it up. Raise it
Up.
high.
There we go.
Rob Ray, they have to keep.
It's up.
Okay, folks. Rob Ray has said carp quotes. They have to just keep plugging away. That's all they can do. Really, Rob? How about the roaming his entire bench ripping his bench.
Yeah. I mean, it's again. This comes back to what we said about radio people, media people, journalists, all that. The guys on TV cannot say anything too crazy, right? I mean, again, they're getting paid by MSG. It's a Sabres broadcast, the Sabres broadcast network. They're not gonna, you can't expect them to go on and say Don Granato needs to be fired. Owen Power's a joke. He's scared. UPL's soft. The whole team is soft. They can't say stuff like that. They can allude to it a little more than they've been. I do agree, but again, if they want to keep their jobs, they got to kind of be very meticulous, very soft, and very cautious on what they say.
Yeah, but folks, if you want us to have more of an influence, make sure to keep on subscribing, keep liking, get more people into the stream so that they can come in and 100% agree that the Sabres are soft, that they suck, and that there needs to be a major change sooner rather than later. It's all fake? Yeah, it is all fake. It's absolutely all fake. And once again, it comes down to who's paying their bills. It's MSG, who only has access to that building because the Sabres organization lets them have access. If Marty Biron or Rob Ray or any of them came on and says something like, oh, the Sabres team is soft, they're pathetic, they need to change their ways because this is horrible. It's not the days anymore of Jim Lorentz where he would just call this team out. No, it's gone. Because they would get fired. They'd probably, first they'd say, oh, he's on Christmas vacation indefinitely. You can go, woo. Yeah, I don't know. Matias got paid too much. It's looking like that. Bring back Ralph Kruger. Kale, Ralph Kruger is on the market right now. He hasn't had a job for 3 years.
At this point, I would take any other head coach imaginable besides Ralph Kruger. I mean, again, I don't think there has ever been a worse coach in professional sports. You could go any country. I don't think there's ever been a worse coach in youth sports, and I've seen some terrible ones through growing up.
Yeah,
I don't think there's been a worse head coach in anything. He was the worst coach imaginable. Just an absolute snake charmer, that guy.
Yeah,
and I'm glad I got to witness it because it was depressing, but also hilarious to watch that guy operate a team and talk afterwards.
I mean, I'm going to have to come up with another little documentary video essay like that one, because that video did really well.
Yeah.
Most recent one, I think, was the John Regas video where when a criminal owned the Sabres. Maybe the next one, speaking of coaches that really sucked, maybe I do a video detailing Ken Dorsey and whether or not he was overhated or not.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think overall, I mean, he was bad and the team wasn't going anywhere. You got to admit, though, the team did not execute for him at all.
No.
Like, that Broncos game, a prime example. I mean, that game could have been, if the Bills made their plays on offense and caught the ball and Gabe Davis didn't do that interception, blah, 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 12 men on the field, blah, 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 the Bills would have won that game by, 20 points. So, and then he probably doesn't get fired, but maybe that's why, the Bills are back in the playoff spot because that happened. Who knows? Is there any solution to save the season? Absolutely. This team can score a bunch of goals, but whatever plan they're installing in these guys has to be stripped away immediately. They have to tell them to play like last year. They have to get confidence back. They have to start scoring some goals. Quite frankly, they need some help. The GM has to step up and make a move. So a lot of things would have to happen. Are they going to happen? Most likely not. So we're probably looking at, towards the draft already, which is just pathetic this early into the season. But there's a lot of time left, so you never know. Teams above you could fall. You could get a couple lucky breaks, get your confidence back, and things could fall in place. Who knows? Phil Housley, there's a chance. Maybe find another soccer coach like Ralph. I mean, so far it's 0 for 1, but maybe they'll shoot 50%, right? Maybe we could look at Luton Town. If they get relegated, maybe get their coach. I know Leicester City is going to make it back into the league, but I mean they're doing good right now, trying to get back into the Premier League. So
What did
maybe
you
get
just
their
say?
coach.
Oh man, Kel, how do you pronounce Leicester? Leicester City. What did you say it was?
Leicester.
Leicester. Just Leicester.
Good old Leicester. Just Leicester.
So you want more Leicester in the league?
Yeah,
that league.
I think so.
More Leicester goals, right?
I mean, we're to the point now where I watch soccer instead of hockey, and soccer's, for me, it's a very boring sport, but I understand the fans of it, and I could get into it for a little bit. It's just, this team is really just, I mean, thank goodness that there are other sports right now. Thank goodness the Bills are pushing towards the playoffs, because again, if the Bills are not in a good situation right now, the city would erupt. And I think the Sabres management should be thankful the Bills are doing so well, because if both teams suck, I mean, that negative energy towards the Bills would be all over the Sabres as well. Whereas right now it's, who cares? Our NFL teams, might make it to the playoffs, and right now we're the fourth hottest team in the league. Who cares about the Sabres? We'll worry about that when the Bills get eliminated, or win the Super Bowl. Very, very low percentage there, but it could happen. And it's just this team just, I mean, year after year after year, year after year, it's the same thing, right? I mean, the GM doesn't do enough. The coaching sucks. The players don't execute. There's no heart. That they don't have physicality, and that's what made last year so special, right? The team scored a ton of goals. The team had effort. The team had momentum. The team had guys you wanted to root for, and none of that is there this year. Last year they come one Hudson fashion kick goal away from making the playoffs. Imagine they made the playoffs last year. A bunch of free agents would have said, that's all it takes, right? Oh, you were a playoff team last year? Okay, I like everything, and now you made it to the playoffs as well. Boom, I'm there. But you missed the playoffs. I get you're a young up and coming team, but it's Buffalo. They really want to live in the snow. You still haven't broken that playoff drought. 1 point last year was the difference, and that's gonna sting for a while if they don't get this turned around quick.
I don't think I have anything else to add on Tyler, because I think you nailed it. Yeah. You nailed it. This team, it's just failed opportunities, missed opportunities, broken promises. Remember that letter that Tage Thompson wrote at the beginning of the year?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Should we dig that thing back up and read it? Because
let's read that real quick. Well, we got a minute left here.
I gotta find it first.
Speed read it.
Tage Thompson, beginning of season letter to fans. All right, a letter from Dear Buffalo. All right, here we go.
Keep a straight face challenge.
Here we go. We've spent a lot of time this past month talking about expectations and how they're a privilege. Kevin and Donnie laid it out for us right from the start. People expect success from us now, and that's a testament to our work ethic and everything we've put into getting this organization on track. I can promise you two things about our group: that nobody has higher expectations than the people inside our room, and that we are embracing the situation. It's a privilege to play for a city that loves this sport as much as we do. This Saberhood. Yeah, Saberhood in big numbers here tonight. So for real.
The whole block showed up to the game.
Absolutely. We've talked about these two games before, but RJ Knight and Ryan Miller Knight have created a lasting impression on all our minds. Those were two of the loudest buildings I've played in, anywhere. I think the possibility that we could earn a crowd like that every single night is what gets us the most excited. I can't overstate how much an advantage that will be for us. Having 19,070 people behind us break the will of an opposing team, and it gives us so much energy. We feel it coming. Everywhere I go these days, I get stopped by people and say how excited they are for the season, how they can't wait to watch us. I know everyone has been starving for a winner, and they feel like the time is now. We love that. There's so much. Wow, look how empty the arena is now.
Yeah. Alex Tuck is back as we start the third period. So
Hey.
at least he's not hurt.
Yes.
That's good.
But here's Alex Tuck on the puck right now, trying to look for an option. Slides it cleanly to Dahlin. He sends it down low. Paterka whiffed on the shot. Tuck trying to follow up on it. Plays it around to the far side. Tage has got it. Tage. Nothing here. To the point. Dahlin. Down low to Paterka. Back to Dahlin. Now to Thompson. He has a one-timer deflected. And speaking of it, it's a privilege to grow up with a group of guys and have the opportunity to build something together. Mitzi, Raz, Skinny, Vic. We've all been here since 2018. Oki and Gussie have been obviously here longer. And then over the last 2 years, we just kept adding so many great people who care like we do. I can name every single player in our room, and they fit into that category. We take the responsibility of representing this organization personally. We finished in last place 3 years ago. Then we got a little better the next year and started to realize what we were capable of. And then last season, to get within 1 point of the playoffs, it's a rewarding feeling to reflect on that growth because it's something we've earned through hard work. Yeah.
Celebrating missing the playoffs.
Celebrating being a loser. Yeah, absolutely. We got runners up. Woo! Woo!
It's not like they lost the Stanley Cup. They're like, we made it to the Cup. Great year. We'll bounce back. We missed the playoffs by 1 point. Great year. I mean, it was, but
yeah, I mean,
can't bounce back like this as the Sabres power play does nothing. And the Sabres power play is all one-sided, too. If it's not the wide-open one-timer, it's nothing. And teams have figured that out by now, right? That's the only thing they're defending.
Yeah, to continue on, and we're not where we want to be yet. Not even close. To fall short last season and then watch Florida make the run, it was difficult. But we learned so much from that experience. We saw how thin margins can be in this league and how much of a battle it will be every night. There are no easy points. I know that experience will help us when we get into those situations this year. Most of all, it's a privilege to call this city home. That's what Buffalo has become to me and to many of us. My son is being raised here, and our next child will be born here. The people here are just so genuine. Whether they come to talk to us on the street, in the mall, or a restaurant, it's always in a way that makes my wife and I feel so comfortable. Rachel and I look very forward to coming back here every September. It's a privilege to want to win for you all. And we hope to just do that. See you tonight, and let's go Buffalo.
Woo!
Woo!
Proceeded to lose, 5-1 in that opener?
You went to that game too, Cal, right? I streamed that game.
Yep. Yeah. Horrible game as the Sabres are going to get another opportunity on the power play as Cousins gets mauled in the corner.
Yeah,
Andrew
Peeke going to the box here for the Blue Jackets. I forgot to put away the graphic, but no point now. Not even close is the most correct statement in that whole statement. Yeah. We are not even close.
Not even close. You ain't kidding.
Keep saying that. Here's Middlestat. Trying to center this one. It bounces to the point. To Paterka. Out wide to Thompson. Back to Dahlin. Out wide. Tage. With the puck. Fans on the pass, but it squeaks to Dahlin. Now to Paterka in front. The initial pad stop by Tarasov is followed up by a clearance by the Blue Jackets. They send this one down.
I mean, that was a 5-on-3 because the guy lost a stick, and nobody even cares to get a check on the guy with the puck. Easy of a clear there.
And the Blue Jackets clear it again down the ice, and yeah, there is absolutely no one here. Workhorse from Whitehorse gets the smackdown. Yep. Sabres are 0 for 1 on the power play here tonight. I'm shocked by that statistic. Tage scores. Vintage. Woo!
Let's go!
Power play goal! Four-goal game.
Again, this goalie stinks. He stinks. Get shots to the net.
Yeah. It's a 7-3 hockey game. Tage Thompson, power play goal, goes top corner on the one-timer with that one. And looks like the Sabres, they understood the challenge. They want to play for the city. And now, in the third period, they want to win for this organization.
See, Tage Thompson heard us reading that letter, and he said, you know what? I was right earlier in the year.
All right. Puck goes behind the net. Benson trying to maul a guy there. Cousins gets it to the point for Dahlin. Quick ripper towards the net. It's stopped by Tarasov. The rebound sits right there. But Tarasov makes a couple of saves.
The Sabres can get a quick one here. All of a sudden.
No count.
All of a sudden.
No. No.
I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible.
I know, but 5 goals in 1 period. I know Toronto did it, but we're not Toronto. Quick win to the point. Samuelson and Cross. Again, no shots from the point after that face-off win. Kept in, though, by Peterka. Floats a beautiful one. Here's Samuelson. Takes to the net. It goes off the outside of the post, I believe. Now down below the goal line here. Middlestad as well trying to help him out. Samuelson, Middlestad there. Middlestad pulls away with it. He curls around along the boards. Goes cross-ice to Dahlin. Back now. Samuelson, a shot. Stopped by Tarasov with the toe. And now Dahlin's pass deflects out of the zone, but just barely. And Samuelson nearly turns it over here. Samuelson bends down on that stick. It appears as though it's a stick issue for Matthias, not a people. Interesting. Oops. Didn't mean to put that one up. TNT 5-goal game. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Johnny on the spot. Hockey. Sends his pass around to nobody. Cousins now on the backhander floats this one into the Columbus zone. It goes behind the net. Benson off the board. Oh my God. Eric Johnson. Don't look, folks. Oh boy.
He is horrible.
That puck just went between his legs and he gets absolutely killed. Oh my God. He's so bad.
Get him off the ice.
Oh, he's so bad. Cousins has to come in, save the day for the Sabres to make sure that a touchdown and 2-point conversion isn't scored. But here's Columbus again in their own zone, trying to go through center. Tuck on the forecheck, forces the turnover from Sillinger, and now Cousins. Can't get the puck in deep, but there's a whiff, and now it bounces. Cousins, can he control it? Nah. It was a bouncing puck. I'll give him credit. There's a bouncing puck. He kept it alive, though. Jokiharju, a shot that hits off a skate in front. I've never said that before. I mean, this man just...
The shots always get to the net.
I swear to God, he just throws it towards the net. There's no aim at all. He just kind of throws it.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Here's Gudbranson in front. Oh, my gosh. Columbus nearly scored. They don't have a single third-period shot yet, and they just almost scored. Why is the clock stopped? Okay. I love my clock sometimes. It just stops. I don't know. Here's Jake Bean. Quick wrister towards the net. It's saved by Luukkonen. The rebound comes out. Sillinger now with the puck. Oh, there is almost a beautiful play there from Jake Bean. And now Sabres coming back with speed. Lots of speed. Tage with a wrister that deflects out of play. He had people driving to the net, but couldn't get it there.
Yep.
And bring back Brandon Montour. Hey, Kale, did I tell you, speaking of that Sam Reinhart, I think, is top 5 in scoring this year?
Yep, he sure is. And Jack Eichel's not too far behind him, if I'm correct there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a quick shot right off the face-off.
See, like, this is the perfect example of what they should have started the game as. I mean, as they continue to show that Bandits championship banner there.
Yeah, I wonder when the Sabres are going to get one like that. Cal, what do you think?
Never
Never going to get that? You sure?
Not happening.
Oh, man.
The only thing this ownership's going to win is a Pop-Tart and an NLL Cup.
You heard it here first, folks.
Maybe an AHL Calder or whatever.
Yeah, get the Amerks Calder Cup.
Yeah.
As Tage still on the ice, places between the legs of Eric Robinson. That's nice. Don Granado, tactical genius, putting Victor Olofsson, Tage Thompson, and Eric Robinson together.
I like it. I mean, why would we not?
Sabres down by 4. 7 minutes into the third period. 13 minutes. My clock is behind because, yes, of course. Here is Werenski trying to go through the middle. Had that pass miss the mark. Now it goes into the Sabres zone. I decided to do this stream because I thought the Sabres could win.
Yeah. And the Sabres just continue. Every zone rush, they get in and then they just stop. Push the puck to the net. I mean, who is telling these guys? Like, I don't get it.
Where's Eric Johnson's next quote where he says, "Oh, we just got to start playing defense and then we'll get it, guys."
Yeah.
Here's Danforth trying to curl this one around. He's got a goal. No, actually, I think the goal got taken away from him. They gave it instead to Johnny Hockey. So, yeah, Johnny Hockey does have a goal here tonight.
Drew.
Yeah. Columbus again. They got space. Fantilli, cross ice, pounds this one into the Sabres zone. Turnover into the slot. Peterka, can he get there? Yeah, he can. Finds Benson. Benson to Cousins. Cousins has a jump. He scores!
Oh! Three-goal game!
Zach Cousins. Or Dylan Cousins. Zach
can play like that. Make sure this was onside. I would assume so.
Let's see here. Yeah, it was.
And all of a sudden, it's a 3-goal game. It appears the goalie you're playing is not that great. So maybe you should shoot the puck towards the net, and maybe pucks go in. What a concept.
Is that like it's not? It's a novel concept, Cal. Or yeah, Cal. I mean like. Maybe if they just did that more, then they could score more goals.
The most Sabres thing to do in this game would be to come and lose by 1. How on brand would that be?
That would be seriously on brand. And now here's Alex Tuck trying to feed it through to Tage Thompson. And this is the Sabres team from last year. They're just playing open, don't give a crap. But unfortunately, it leads to opportunities maybe like this for Columbus.
And when you're down by that many, you're just asking to get scored on playing like that eventually. But it doesn't matter if you play like that when you're up. But
they score. Zach Werenski slides it in front. Luukkonen was in no man's. I don't know where he was, but it's 8-4.
I don't know.
Wow, and you brought out Devin.
There goes your comeback hopes.
You brought out Devin Levi for what? For what? Seriously, for this? I mean, let's take a look at the positioning for Luukkonen on this goal because it's gonna get credited to Zach Werenski.
Cole Sillinger gets the goal on a tip.
I mean, yeah, but Cole Sillinger is gonna get the goal. Where was Luukkonen though? Why is he so far out like that? And I mean, the Sabres. It's just
on crack.
This is stupid. 8-4 is the score now. Columbus on their second shot of the period puts another one by Luukkonen. So Levi gave up 4. Luukkonen has now given up 4. And yeah, Sabres are down by 4 again. So woohoo!
This is the Sabres of last year. Goalie giving up a shot on 2 shots or a goal on 2 shots and then scoring a lot of goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And this team is still as oh my god, that was offsides. Well, oh my god.
Yeah. Just when you thought they had a chance to come back, they do something like that.
Yeah, 10:55 to go here in this third period. Sabres are getting closer. They scored 2 goals. Zach Cousins.
What kind of Pop-Tart would we win? Probably not even like the best. Like, what's the best Pop-Tarts? Like, I know there's like the chocolate one. It's like a strawberry one. What's like a mid Pop-Tart? Not a horrible one.
I would say birthday cake is a really rough one.
Okay. I don't think I've had that. I know that the cookies and cream one's okay.
I love the cookies and cream.
I'm not a huge Pop-Tart guy. It's a solid one. Something about Pop-Tarts, I don't know. I feel like there's better options out there for a breakfast snack.
Yeah,
I don't mind them.
You could always do. I'm looking here. We got frosted bananas, frosted pumpkin pie, lots of frosted, Eggo frosted maple flavor Pop-Tarts.
I don't know about that one.
Frosted grape Pop-Tarts.
That's something.
You guys are gonna like this one. Frosted Wild-Delicious Wild Berry Pop-Tart.
What the heck?
Oh, and we got a sweet one here. Unfrosted Blueberry Pop-Tarts. It's not frosted.
Unfrosted?
Unfrosted.
What the heck even is that?
I don't think that's where they don't put it on like the top, so like sometimes
So it's just in the middle?
Yeah, it's just in the middle, yeah. And then you have this is probably the best one here. Snickerdoodles Pop-Tarts. Yeah. Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, those are some interesting choices for you folks. I hope, they don't kill you, but yeah. It's your boy Dog. Oh my God. I'm not even. Coyote says Pop-Tarts will kill you. Hey, I ate like 5 a day for a solid 2-year stretch, and I'm still here.
Oh.
Still
5
here.
a day.
Something like that.
Oh.
It was horrible for my health, but I didn't give a crap. I was like 10. Read the ingredients, pure poison. I mean, they have ingredients that are like 20 letters long, so I sense nothing wrong with that. There's nothing.
There's so much garbage food.
Yeah. We've returned to play, folks, but let's keep the Pop-Tarts discussion going here, Cal. What's your top tier junkiest junk food?
Like any food, it could be anything.
It just has to be a junk food, yeah. The most gas station-y food that you like.
Maybe it's a tough question. Say like I like the sour gummy bears. I do like those.
Yeah. I mean, well,
any sort of chocolate, like Kit Kats are good,
Toaster strudels are elite.
Oh yeah,
Sawyer.
Those are good.
S'mores. The s'more ones are good, except they are terrible for you. I mean, if we're gonna go with a gas station-y kind of food, I mean, you have a couple options. You have Takis. Ooh, those are good ones.
Interesting choice.
What's the one with like the What? Oh, geez. Columbus is about to score. No, they didn't. Luukkonen made a save.
Ooh.
He did make a save. Snap into it. Ugh, that's impossible. Sabres are going to a commercial break. Pop-Tarts, how old are you guys? What's that one snack, though, that is like, you always find in the gas stations? It's like, it's not, it's, I don't know. I can't remember. Gas station snacks. I gotta remember. Combos. It's combos. Yes. Combos.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Those always get me sick. There's something about it.
I don't like
first, your breath smells horrible, right? And then if you've eaten a whole thing of those and you sit in the car for 3 hours, then you really want to crap yourself, but you can't, right? You gotta wait for the next gas station. So at the next gas station, you go in. You do your business, then you get out, and then you buy another bag of combos, and you repeat the saga. More combos. Yes.
Pringles are okay.
Ooh. No, but Kel, your family, remember the one time we had some Clancy's chips?
Clancy's? Was it the cheddar ones?
Yeah, the cheddar Clancy chips.
Chef's kiss.
Let me pull that up. Clancy's chips.
Remember the cheese balls the one time?
Oots. Yeah, the Oots.
Oots cheese balls.
Yeah, I mean Clancy's. They got you can buy a Clancy's snack combo at Aldi's right now, folks. Original potato chips, barbecue potato, sour cream and onion, nacho cheese tortilla, ranch tortilla. I mean these are some appetizing products here. Woo! Cheese curls. Oh yeah. Cheese curls. Cal, I know you want those.
Oh, yeah. What are those? What is it, like pork rinds or whatever? I don't think I've ever had those.
I've had them. I bought them from Target the one time, and they are the worst. Pork rinds. I don't know who likes pork rinds. Why is there a market for pork rinds? Seriously. Coyote says to eat real food and prosper. man.
Oh, only Pop-Tarts around here.
Sawyer says I've eaten them
What about what are those? Oh, beef jerky. I'm not a fan of that either. It's okay.
You don't like beef jerky?
I don't dislike it, but I don't like it.
It's so weird. My sheets, my local sheets, they're like $17. It's crazy. Oh, they score. Guys, we missed a goal. It's Kent Johnson.
Owen Power in front of the net doing nothing. Another goal.
Yep. We just missed a goal, but that's not important. More importantly, Cal. Oh, geez, Luukkonen. He's so bad. Can we, like, replace the replacement?
Imagine you actually got a goalie in the offseason.
That is spectacular. And, you know, Luukkonen is playing worse than Levi on much less work samples, and he's not getting pulled here. I mean, wow.
There's no one else to put in.
Again, where's Comrie? And now this arena is seriously empty, folks. 9-4.
Oh, yeah, you could... Everyone's on the glass, and that's it.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
This was a 3-goal game a couple minutes ago. Sabres got back into it. And
it's now a 5-goal game.
Will they put up 10? They got 8.5 to do it.
Yeah, 8.5 minutes to put 10 goals up on the Sabres. Is it possible?
10 might get your coach fired. I don't know if 9's going to do it, so let's see how bad they want him gone.
I mean, how many times... This could be the second time here, folks, that the Sabres give up 10 goals under Don Granato. For as much crap as we gave Ralph Kruger, did that ever happen once?
Oh, it had to have, right? It had to have. I don't know.
Instead of watching this game, I'm just going to... let me look here.
Turn on those Dallas Stars highlights where Comrie let up 10 himself.
No, that was... Yeah. That was, I mean, look at Tarasov. He's feeling so confident. He's going out to the face-off circle. 2-on-1. Oh, Texier just missed the net.
Almost.
Nearly 10. Jake Bain, slapper, save, rebound, save again by Luukkonen. What a couple of huge stops. 2020. Let me check the last year that Kruger was the coach.
During that pitful losing streak.
That horrible. Oh my god. Remember that? That was so bad.
Reminds me of this game.
Yeah, kinda, you know? The Sabres gave up 5-6 goals a lot. But the most I'm seeing here is a 6-0 loss. Wow. So, yeah. 6-0.
So much for having better defense this year, huh?
We had better defense then. Oh, wow. Let's go back to 2019. And also under Kruger. I mean, not seeing anything. 6-4, 6-1, 7-4. We gave 7 at one time.
Yeah.
It was 7-4 that game. But I'm not seeing anything close to this. No 8 goals. I remember, like, 5 years ago we gave up 8 goals one time. But nothing like this. But here's Peterka has a shot blocked. Goes behind the net. I mean, this is twice now under Granato where we're seeing the Sabres give up amazingly number of goals. Are you liking my profile picture, says Simon. I don't know, I can't... let me check it out here. I got nothing better to do. Nope, don't like it, Simon. The hell, man? Seymour. Not at all. That's a Canadians. We don't do that, bro. Come on now. Power! Rips it high and wide. Sabres are going to get another power play here to bring the score within 4.
Another power play after a commercial.
I was at that game.
Let's see if we can make it 9-5.
Can we get to 10? One intimate crowd. Let's go, Bills. You guys are fun, but disagree on hate for pork rinds. Are you kidding me, Coyote? Coyote, man. Pork rinds are disgusting.
I haven't eaten them, so I have no opinion on them.
We're gonna have to do a video where we have to either, the challenge is if the Sabres give up a goal, we gotta eat a pork rind. One little chip. One little pork rind.
Maybe you had a bad brand. Coyote, what's your go-to pork rind?
Freedom Mobile ad. Freedom Mobile. Ooh, I do not know what that is. Is that a video game?
I don't either.
Based on goal differential, the largest loss the Sabres had is 9 goals, which has happened 6 times. Wow. Let me look back, actually, now that it's a commercial break. 2014-15. That is the year that just epitomized horrible Sabres play, you know? So let's see if we ever gave up 10 goals that year. I mean, that team was purposely trying to tank. They were purposely trying to tank. Let's see here. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Again, nothing.
2-11, 4-10 in 22-23, 4-10 in 05-06.
Oh wow.
4-10 in 88. Yeah, nothing. No, never like 9 or 10. This is strictly under Granado.
Against in 2014-15, when the Sabres purposely tried to lose, where they had 0 wins in 1 month too. We lost 7-0 to the Minnesota Wild. That's the...
Coyote, it makes us own custom pork rinds.
Oh
we
my.
might have to open up a P.O. box to try those.
Yeah. I have to trim my toenails. Carp, that is probably...
I'm not stopping you from doing that.
That's... Kale's gonna bust down your door and be like, nah, I want to see your dogs.
Oh.
You sure, Kale?
Dog.
Dog.
I don't know.
Can I see your dogs? Can I pet that dog? Yeah, no. One pork rind for each goal conceded and 1 Pop-Tart for each scored. Oh my god. That's probably gotta be the most unhealthy stream. Yeah. One of the most unhealthy streams.
It's gonna be like a 10-10 game.
Biggest home loss is by 7 goals. Okay, so we're close. We hit 6 last year. 10-4 game. Here's Peterka trying to cut the lead down to 4 for Columbus, but Dahlin has it again. Peterka to Middlestat. Back to Peterka. Out wide. Tage, another ripper. That's blocked by Goodbranson, though. 5:06 to go. I can send you some, Cal. Hey.
We will. I think maybe we will open up. Maybe not a PO box, but maybe I'll leak my address. You can send it right. No, but actually though, I mean, if we get the if we start growing quicker, I think we could. I think we have enough loyal fans that would. I think some of you guys would probably send something to watch Unbox live. So.
Yeah,
if you guys are in the chat and you guys would send something, obviously it doesn't have to be anything cool, just like some goofy stuff. If you'd want that, maybe we'll do a PO box eventually. But yeah, I think we got a good consistent viewership now.
Here's Peterka with a ripper. It's stopped. But yeah. 4:57 to go here. Sabres still got some power play time left. And, hey, the Sabres could still get to 6 goals and still lose. That'd be something. Yes.
Come on, I want to see a Quinn goal. We need it.
Do it. Here's Power. Drops it back to Quinn. Jack Quinn. Is this the moment? Is this the dagger? Oh! Is this the dagger? No, there's no goal, folks. Sorry. Oh. Here's Quinn. Out wide. Ripper blocked. Cousins, what a pass. That goes nowhere. Oh my god, this arena is virtually empty. This is as bad as Carolina Panthers. Did you see that, Cal?
Yeah. Oh, it's
5,200 people showed up to that game. 5,200.
Tickets were 45 cents.
Now, if Sabres tickets were 45 cents, I'd be going.
Oh yeah, every game.
Yeah. I mean, parking would be more expensive. Here's Luukkonen, elite goalie right there. Number 1 goalie for the Sabres, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, plays the puck out from behind the net. Finds Jack Quinn. He drops it to Cousins, slides it across. Power play is expired. And they look in front, but no one there. Okay, so when are you going to going live to try these pork rinds? I don't know. Kale, when do you actually work next? Do you work Thursday?
Saturday. I got a little time off here.
Ooh, maybe we do a live, both of us live, and we try pork rinds out together, huh?
We could. Maybe. Would you guys want to see that on a vlog stream on the go? You could watch us Would that be better as a video of buying pork rinds and eating them, or should we just live it? Could you
Well,
do that? I'm
I
what would we,
think.
what would we have to do to make a live stream IRL, like on
Well,
the
I
move?
last week, Kale, I did an IRL stream with Cam. We both sat in this room and
Okay.
we made it work. So we could do that. Could always do that.
Okay. Now, what about could we take the live stream to like Walmart or Target to get the pork rinds?
I mean, yeah, yeah, I could do it on my phone, but my phone would just have to stay alive. We have to, yeah. I mean, we could do that. We could
If
do
you
it.
guys want to see a vlog stream, it's possible. We got
Just
a couple days here.
just sit in Walmart, or should it instead for a stream? We watch the Sabres game on one phone. On the other, every time the Sabres give up a goal, we have to buy another bag of pork rinds and eat it. Up the stakes a little bit there, huh? We got to finish every single bag of pork rinds that we buy.
Probably be better off spending $45 to go to the game.
Sabres sell you tickets but give you money back for each goal the opponent scores to fill up the seats. Pork rinds with sour cream. Oh my god. Oof. Coyote, are you serious, man? That sounds like a... Are you joking? Not to offend, but like pork rinds and sour cream sounds like a very...
Yeah, knock it till you try it. I don't know.
I guess so, yeah. I've never heard of that combination before. Ever had boiled peanuts? I've never... No. I love peanuts. I mean, I'd be down. That sounds like something I'd actually try. I don't know. They're soft like the Sabres. So true. So depressingly true.
1 minute and 55 seconds to go here. Doesn't look like Columbus is going to get that magic double-digit 10.
Hey, you never know, Cal. The Sabres are a team of wonders.
They are.
It's good, man. Coyote, maybe it is. Maybe it is good. I've never tried it. That is one of the wackiest combinations that I've ever heard. Not wacky as in bad, but just wacky as in wacky. That's neither good nor bad. Can't shade it until we've tried it. Maybe Thursday if we stream. Oh wow, Quinn just took a puck in the face. Nice. Oh,
there's nothing more I'd like to do than not stream on Thursday, but the way this team is playing, we might have to.
We may have to just... Hey, I mean, Sabres Leafs games always get good views, man.
Yeah. Especially if they fire Granato. Then 100% we're going live to see
what the hell happens. I'm just more curious to see what the hell happens if, I don't know, what happens in Toronto. Because, I mean, Columbus is a 10-win, well, now 11-win team. Toronto is 6th best in the NHL. And you know Buffalo. Consistency is a poor man's game. We don't do that.
And if you're a Sabres fan and you have a ticket for that game right now, and you were like, yeah, maybe that's getting sold to Toronto fans tonight. So it is going to be all Toronto fans. As the seconds tick down here, Columbus doesn't look like they want to move another inch. It looks like they're willing to just sit in their own end. So another great game from the Buffalo Sabres here. They'll move 4 games under 500 and on pace for 74 points on the season.
Clapping this one up.
We could beat Vegas and the Rangers on the road.
Yep. We can beat Vegas and New York on the road, but at home, oh man, we can't even beat the Columbus Blue Jackets. Fudge, no.
Wow.
And we don't just lose. We give up 9 goals in the process, so... Wow.
Granato looks like a fired man. He looks like he's seeing ghosts right now on the bench. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. Yep. This coaching staff looks...
I mean, you scored 4 goals that game. That is not bad in the NHL. If you score 4 goals, you usually win.
Yeah, but that coaching staff...
Sawyer wants us to go to Wegmans.
Yeah. Cal, I mean, that looks like a defeated man. Wow.
Maybe sad. I don't know, Reed. Maybe Thursday. Keep an eye out, guys, for Thursday. If we do stream, it might include pork rinds. Maybe.
Yeah.
Big if. Big if true.
Kyle Okposo had one of the higher ice times here tonight for the Buffalo Sabres. 17 minutes of ice time for Kyle Okposo in 2023. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. Sabres do good against top teams. That game is ours to take. See ya, Granato. Well done. Beat the Bruins, beat Vegas, lose to the Blue Jackets in dramatic fashion. It's your boy Dog says Donate.
What else?
I came to bring this, the lol, forgot the laughs. That is that Buffalo?
Uh,
Wow. Sabres allowed 9 goals to the Columbus Blue Jackets.
wow.
And
Wow.
as the whistle blew, there were lots of boos. And 5 minutes ago, Cal, do you know what Cam just started? Fire Donnie chants. There were fire Donnie chants at the game.
Wow.
Yep, fire Donnie.
I think he's got to be gone. I mean, 9 goals. Again, if they lose this game 4-0, 4-1, maybe not, but Coyote.
Superb performance.
Spam donate in the chat for Itchy Boy Dog. Just spam it. Just
got pork rinds and invisible liquids. Hey, I still have it here. Need a lot of this.
A lot of liquid left. A lot of liquid. I mean, at least we have the Bills, right? And the Bandits are 1-1. Woo!
Let's go! Should I start doing, instead of Sabres, Bandits games? I have no clue what a Bandits, what lacrosse
is. On the CW
is.
now. Yeah, to donate to Fire Donnie. Each dollar that's donated here in the last 5 minutes of the stream will be given to Fire Granado petitions.
Yeah. Exactly 377 days ago. Or was it a year ago? The Sabres won 10-2 over the Blue Jackets, right?
Was it like 7 or 8 or I don't know. That was the big game though. It was a little more than a year ago
now. At the game, apparently the Sabres on the scoreboard. You know how they do the little noise meter when the power play starts?
Yeah.
Instead of cheering, the fans just started booing. Ruth, absolutely.
Fire Donnie's trending on Twitter.
Wow. Oh wow, this is. I mean, do we stay live just to listen what Don Granado says and react to it? What do you think, Cal? I think we should.
I think we got to stay live. I mean, people are saying they're gonna fire Donnie in the chat right now by donating for It's Your Boy Dog. So I think we gotta stay live,
folks. This is all Sabres Twitter has to say. Vibe check down. Oh my god. Wow. Sabres store has just tweeted, we're all stocked up on Sabres jerseys for holiday stuff. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The holiday freeze for trading is tonight at 11:59, by the way.
Yeah, which couldn't come at a worse time because you're not making a move, so it's either. And I don't know. This organization is so soft. I doubt they even do anything. Probably just gonna roll with the punches, let it play out, then fire them at the end of the year or midway through.
Yep, just waste the season, waste the year. I mean, you might as well put me in goal. I'm just. How long after do we have to wait? Donate 8.
Don 8 runs.
Don 8 runs. Denny's post-game presser will be sick. Yeah, but folks, we are gonna continue to stay alive, and I don't think, Cal, if I share my screen and show the Don Granado presser, do you think YouTube's gonna copyright me?
I doubt it.
I mean, I think I'm gonna just put on like the audio, share the audio.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Cal, can you? You may have to like mute yourself while Don Granado talks. Because I don't know if you'll be able to hear.
My phone's at 10%, so I don't know how long I'm going to last in here.
Oh boy. Hopefully,
it takes.
How long does
my phone dies? It starts at 100 and it dies. That's what I'm recording on. So.
Yeah, I mean, how long does it usually take before?
Say I got around 5 minutes left. 30 at 9.
Yeah, but I definitely for sure will want to see what Don Granado has to say after this game because, I mean, this is just ridiculous. Stay live, boys. What's the record with the Black Retros now? What is it? We got 1-2 or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I think because we lost to Philly and we beat the Avs, right? The Avs was the first go-ahead, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe not. But yeah, 2 bad losses in them.
Yeah, but Sabres are trending right now. Fire Donnie trending. Granado trending. Yikes. Yeah, this is
Go Bills.
Go Bills. That's all we gotta say. I think we will be live again Thursday just to see what the hell happens. Because, I mean, this is just... I mean, we could just play solitaire, Cal. You want to play solitaire or Minecraft on stream?
Yeah, we literally could. Yeah, I think it's gonna be more of a background. It's gonna be more of a talk, more of a live podcast,
Be like, oh,
more so
look!
than commentating. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. My phone's at 7%, so I'm gonna exit the stream now. But it sounds like we'll do Thursday. Me and Don will talk behind the scenes. But thank you guys for joining. A lot of you guys in here still, and a lot of you guys were in here during the game, even though we all knew the result. So thank you guys for sticking with us, talking junk food, talking Pop-Tarts, and talking Sabres. Peace out.
Peace. All right, Cal. Oh, oops. Double zoinkies there. There we go. Close that out. So it's just me. If they don't anything, that would be weird. I'm just waiting here, and I'm going to share the audio, or just put up when Don Granado starts talking. I'll put him up on the screen. But like, yeah, this is rough. This is really rough. But we're not ending it here, folks. Stick around. We're going to wait around for Don Granado and his press conference here. Hopefully comes in a couple of minutes. I don't know. We're going to wait around here until that happens. But stick around. Waiting for the Don Granado press conferences to end all press conferences. I mean, if Don Granado doesn't want to do one, that's just as pathetic. I don't know. Bro, it's your boy Dog. I'm gonna chuck my thing at the screen. I'm gonna get you, man. I can do it. I can say it. Oh my god. Ay. Did I see your clone there? Yes, you did. You did see my clone. Yes, I was on the screen there for a little moment. I wonder where the Sabres went wrong. Who's out? Anyone? I mean, Jordan Greenway is out. Yeah, Jordan Greenway. Woo! Pagula's now trending. Yeah. In 2011, Terry Pagula said the sole purpose of this hockey team was to win a Stanley Cup. Buffalo was hockey heaven. Since then, they've been to the playoffs 0 times, have one of the worst arenas in the league. Fan experience is shot, and you're on your 6th head coach. Yeah, but this is the trash organization doing trashy things again. But I'm going to share my screen here in a second as we continue to wait for what will be one of the more anticipated press conferences that I can remember. Hopefully we get that soon. Actually, I'll just share my screen when it starts, but yeah, I mean, this is just embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. I mean, oh boy. People are calling for Don Granado's head. We wait for what's next, and it really does feel like Oposo apparently post-game little presser, so maybe the coach will come out soon. He won't speak anything about Don Granado, says that they got to start performing. No shoot. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on waiting here for that press conference. Maybe they won't do one, you know? Maybe they won't do one. We got 16 people, though, in the chat. Donnie Granado's days are numbered. I would agree. I remember that. Something didn't smell right then. It doesn't smell like something now. I don't know. Yeah. This is a fireable game, though. Yeah, but there is a Fire Donnie chant coming from section 324. They were coming out. And, yikes. People saying only staying up for Donnie Granado's presser. Still waiting. Everyone is waiting around to see what he's got to say now. Donnie needs to resign in embarrassment. Well, last year this team gave up 10 goals. They give up now 9 goals to Columbus. That sends them to 13, 17, and 3, with 13 wins now in 33 games. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. Woo! He's had 5 fireable games this year alone. Let's pull up some of the more horrible games that he's overseen this year. I mean, there's a lot, so I don't know. Still no presser yet. But we got 5-1 opening night loss. We have 7-2 against the New Jersey Devils. 6-2 against Carolina. 5-1 last week against Colorado. Now we have 9-4 against Buffalo. All right, so who's Don? Who does everyone as a coach? If Granato is Kruger in disguise, I know, literally. It's yeah. Still waiting for that presser, folks. Did Don Granato coach soccer? Yeah, for real. All right. Donnie needs to walk out and say, "I'm out," drop the mic, and off into the sunset. Absolutely. Sam says, "Who cares? Anyone new can't be as bad as we are getting now. We've been blown out like 4 or 5 times this year alone. That Colorado was an effort. Terrible effort. Yeah. But don't worry. Fire Donnie chants were they were ringing out towards the latter parts of that third period. But I wonder when it's gonna happen. Let me look on Sabres website here. They just didn't share the link on there. So it looks like Don Granato's begun to talk. Nope. Nothing there. Nope. Not seeing anything here. Go back to Hulu. Maybe they got something post-game. You could always just say, check here. Because I really do want to... Don Granato just said we have accountable people in the locker room. Oh, God. Oops, nope. Here, let me go to the Sabres broadcast. Maybe we'll get something. You kidding me? No. I don't want this. Ay. One time the Sabres are not going to put their presser. 12 years of frustration. Usually a post-game presser by now. I honestly think Terry and GMK are letting him go right now, and they'll address the media now, or GMK. Yeah, usually, what time? It's 9:50. So, generally, you're right. There are, the post-game presser does happen at this point. This is interesting. We still have no updates. Nothing from Don Granato. Everyone, including people on Twitter, the Mike Harrington, is saying that we are still waiting. And we still do not have that presser. This is very interesting, folks. Very, very interesting. That it's taken this long. Maybe they're having a locker room chat right now? I don't believe so. This is a very, very long, very long chat. Oh my god, excuse me. Just looking around. Still. See if it's here. Nothing here. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, there's no links right now. And this is very, very peculiar. This is interesting. I mean, this is humiliation. Tonight was an absolute humiliation. No sugarcoating it. It got ugly. Extremely ugly. Lindy Ruff may be out in Jersey. Tage is drafting a new letter. Back to the Future will coach change. I would love Lindy back. Is Lindy on the hot seat? Because I know that team is also. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't, still not seeing anything. Yeah. This is very, very strange that it's taken this long to, yeah. I mean, we keep on waiting. Make sure, folks, hit that like button and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. Currently, we are waiting to see if Don Granato will speak to the media after this horrible, humiliating game. At least our arena was there. Yeah, I know, literally. It's unbelievable what has happened to this team. Unbelievable. Like, I'm so embarrassed to be a Sabres fan at the moment. I thought we were over this. But clearly not. Clearly not. It's just, I don't know, it's just something that you would have expected this team to do better in. You would have expected that the Sabres wouldn't lose in this stupid of a fashion. I mean, we're gonna leave? We're gonna beat the Leafs on Thursday and everything is okay again? I don't know. We're getting globetrotted. We got globetrotted by of all teams, the Arizona, or not the Arizona Coyotes, the Columbus Blue Jackets. But, I mean, oh my god. Still waiting. Is it gonna happen? Are we going to fire Don Granato? I'm scouring the Sabres. Something is definitely going on. I know. I mean, this is, I can't remember the last time it took over what? How long have we been waiting here now? How long have we been waiting post game? It's been 25, nearly 30 minutes? Something like that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. But there's definitely something is happening, folks. Something's happening. I'm not exactly sure what. Nothing I know, yeah, nothing on Google, nothing on Twitter either. from any of the beat reporters. But, I mean, this is familiar territory, isn't it? This is familiar territory. Maybe I need to start getting ready to fire Donnie Granato. Donnie Granato fired. Yeah, I'm still like I don't know. Maybe we won't get a presser tonight, everyone. That could be what's happening. I'm not sure. But I mean generally we do at this point. At this point we would get a presser. We'd be getting questions already. It'd be on Twitter, it'd be on Instagram live. It's just that there hasn't been any posts by Buffalo Sabres in 22 minutes. So it's been 22 minutes now where we've sat here waiting for Don Granato to say something. He's going over every call at 3 minutes, a goal review. That's a solid half hour. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to be sitting here a while then. We would be sitting here for a while. Sabres hockey hasn't gone so bad. We're hoping the coach has been fired. I'm not giving GMK any props for letting Donnie go. Should have been done weeks ago. Is it confirmed? Is he fired? Poor Grinds. I'll be up if anyone wants to go to bed. Oh man. I'm still not seeing anything. So it's been 24 minutes and counting now. But it took 18 games for Kevin Adams to fire Ralph Kruger. I mean, it's. I mean, but this feels rock bottom. I feel like it's rock bottom for this current core of players. Yes, losing 9-4 on home ice. I don't have any more words. Look at Mike Harrington, see if he said anything. Mike Harrington, nothing. No news. I mean, tonight couldn't have been any more perfect for the Sabres to do something. Home ice, goat heads, Jack Quinn returns, right? You know, everyone thinking it's okay, when in reality it's definitely not okay. Definitely not okay. Can we hire Lindy Ruff back? I know. Fire. We're waiting. Pork rinds. We're waiting. We're trying. We're waiting. Oh wow. 1975. Let's go, folks. Keep liking. Keep subscribing. We really appreciate me. And well, if Cal were still here, if his phone didn't die, he would also appreciate it. 1975. Let's go. Let's go. Keep the subscriptions going. AKA. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. But it's 10 o'clock now, Eastern Standard Time, and the Sabres are yet to say anything post-game. Nothing. Nothing at all. We had some Don Granado pregame stuff, but it's been how many minutes now? It's been 26 minutes, so we're closing in on a half hour waiting. And I honestly don't think we're going to get it very soon. I think the next time we hear anything is maybe maybe, I don't know. But the fact that the Sabres made the Blue Jackets look like the 1984 Edmonton Oilers is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Let's be honest, it's embarrassing. Don, you have laugh. Yeah. I have a maniacal, evil, sad, desperate laugh. Looking for love. Never get it. Laughter is good for the soul. Yeah. It is good for my soul. Maybe if I laugh through the pain, everyone, then it'll get better. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, still nothing. Again, still nothing here, folks. Still nothing. 16 people in the chat, folks. Make sure, keep liking, keep on subscribing. I really appreciate it. Pot is better for the soul. No, I think alcohol is probably the best to cure a Sabres pain. To numb the pain. Yeah, I think so. But again, not seeing anything here. No news coming out of the Sabres building at the moment. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything here. I don't know. Yeah, this would be the best of Granado. Just comes out laughing and says it's good for the soul. That would be good. That would be very good. That'd be hilarious. But the only thing that has been posted either on the Sabres Twitter by anyone that covers the Sabres has been actually from the Sabres official website at the Horn. It does not include a presser. It just includes a summary of all of the goals here. Yeah. And then it asks us to buy tickets for the game on Thursday. Isn't that ironic? Pot and alcohol is better for the soul. Yeah, it depends on the person, but the pain is large enough, then yes. Yes, it absolutely is. Swap a Don with another Don. I mean, I'm not qualified, folks. All I know is just say, hey, guys, go play some hockey, have fun, just like you did last year. Relax. I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, Don Granado's going to say something stupid like, we are accountable. We have good people in this locker room. I just don't, I don't, Kyle Posa was talking to the fans. There was a couple quotes that are leaking out from the reporters that were there. Okposo spoke to the media. He said, Okposo on crowd boos. Quote, that's 12 years for them for sure. Not all of that is on us. That's a lot of frustration, and it's understandable. As a group, we bear some of that. Folks, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? We have accountable people. Tage has now also spoken to the media. This is not open to the public. Tage says, quote, that they are a young team, but they all know how to play hockey. They've been playing since they were young. They just have to be consistent. Says good teams don't get distracted by outside noise. Thinks maybe that is an issue. They need to block out distractions. Tage also said about Don Granato, he's not on the ice playing. That's on us. And Tage says on what's next, it's action. We can say and talk all we want. We have to go out and do it. And Tage on what happened in the second period, he says, quote, I don't know. Just seeing a lack of accountability. But that second period is arguably one of the worst periods that I think I've ever seen as a Sabres fan, and I've seen some really bad stuff. We just, we just aren't. I don't think we're gonna see anything tonight, everyone. I'm disappointed. I thought Don Granato would face the music, be a man, and say something, but it appears as though we are not gonna get that presser from Don Granato. It's been how many minutes now? It's been over a half hour since the conclusion of that game. It's been 33 minutes. Yeah, and that's just some of the stuff that the guys are saying. I just Let's see the latest. More Poso quotes, folks. Quote, Donnie Granato has our full support. We are going to play hard for Donnie, and that's it. I mean, this is a funny way of showing it, though, if they are playing for him. If they're playing for him, then that's rough. I mean, I never thought that we would get to Ralph Kruger levels with this core and with this coach. But the fans are furious. The crowd, it's all excuses. You're right, Chris. You're right. Absolutely right. This is all excuses, and it's tone deaf. We need to hire a real experienced coach. Get these. I'm sorry, but they're not qualified assistant captains. Every part of this team outside of the penalty kill has taken a step back this year. But wow. They're looking for him. But I mean, you don't have to fire Granato, but just do something. Show that you have life. Show that, tonight was not okay. Because it just wasn't. It definitely was not okay. Here we go. Full Tage quote. Tage Thompson on Don Granato. Quote, he can only do so much. He can draw the systems on the boards. And if he sends guys over the boards and they don't do their jobs, then it's not on him, it's on us. Everyone in this room knows that, and we have to take accountability for that. That's all we've heard so far. Tage and Kyle Poso are the only ones speaking to the media. Oh, here we go. We have a 1-minute interaction. Kyle Poso here post-game. Let me put that up on the screen. Let you guys listen after what was one of the most embarrassing efforts I've ever seen. Here we go.
What's your reaction when you just hear the boos from the crowd or some of the chants that are going on in a game like that?
Yeah, I mean that's 12 years for them, for sure. Not all of that's on us. It's a lot of frustration, and it's understandable. As a group, we bear obviously some of that responsibility from tonight, but I think that's that's a lot of deep shit that's pent up in the fans, and that's okay.
Why did it look like this team quit in the second period?
Wow.
It looked like it. Even if it's,
I don't agree with that, Mike.
what do you think happened in the second period?
I don't think we played well. I think every mistake
No shit,
was costing
Kyle.
us.
No crap.
We hung our goalies out to dry for sure. Just giving up odd man rushes, not paying attention to the details. I don't think we quit.
There we go. All right. That's the full Kyle Poso quote. Yeah. I don't know if chat you react to that. Remember when the Sabres led this game 1-0? I don't know. I think that's all we're going to get. Doesn't look like Granato's going to... doesn't have the balls to face the media tonight. Which means it's probably going to be it for me. It definitely looked like these guys quit. Definitely looked like they quit. They just were not paying attention, as he said, but they definitely quit. Conceded 9. Is that not quitting? I know. That lead was nice for the 2 seconds we had it or something. I don't know. It's just it's embarrassing, but it's 10-13 at this point. It looks like nothing is gonna happen in terms of Granato, unless something happens within the next couple of minutes. It looks like I'm going to sign off what is a disappointing game, but a good stream. Again, folks, you guys were great. Fantastic show. Great support here tonight. I'm so happy that the chat was bumping and grooving. Constant interaction. That's what we love, me and Cal. So thank you guys for that. Thank you to the 8 new subscribers here tonight. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Unfortunate that the Sabres just don't care anymore, but whatever. At least we care. Maybe not care about them, but we, just laugh through the pain, guys. Laugh through the pain. Anyways, I was Don. This is Buffalo Sports Center. Make sure to go hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But another disappointing result. Very disappointing, but all right. See you guys. See you on Thursday. See you guys.